Hello and welcome to the FSF Podcast Live Edition. Well, hello there, kids and cadets. Welcome to the FSF Podcast Live Edition. This is the show that was so good, we were invited to be part of Vader's 501st. What's that? Not that good? Oh, okay. Oh, no invite either? Oh, so this is just the 501st video that's been posted to our YouTube channel. Got it. Okay.
Look at us go.
Never mind all of that. And howdy.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, hello.
How are you?
Very excited that we're on number 501, which is
Right.
great. But before we get into tonight's show, we have to say our thanks to our show partners, Level Up Sabers, TCTs, and Monkey Cult Coffee.
All right. First up is TCT, our newest partner and nerd merch supplier. So TCTs, where fandom meets fashion, Star Wars, Marvel, Sasquatch, Doctor Who, Star Trek, and more. So much more. So many more are all available in perfectly unique and nerdy designs. Remember, guys, use code FSF15 at checkout.
They are so cool. They even make shirts for that state to the south of us that we refuse to mention by name.
The homeland of Jason Taylor from Three the Geeks podcast.
Exactly. But that's the only reason why I would mention it is because it houses Three Geeks podcast. So,
I'm sitting here confused. I'm like, Washington?
not to the south of Alaska. boy blunder.
Like, think of it.
Oh, poor little
Technically
Boo Bear.
speaking, all of you are south of me.
Poor Boo Boo Bear.
You got me on that one, Boo Boo Bear. So,
Hey, John, I know you can hear me, so Scurvy's just immediately going to shoot Edna. The moment I'm going to roll damage now.
He's going for a team kill.
Oh,
All right.
Here she is being nice to you.
We also want to remind you that there is also Monkey Cult Coffee. Now, they of course are your source for artisan and flavored coffees like toasted coconut rum, bourbon chocolate chip, and their amazing new flavor, golden honey agave. I got it. I did an unboxing video on this the other day. It is fabulous coffee. John says, go ahead and roll for initiative, Scurvy. I don't like this at all.
Oh, help him.
I don't like where this is headed there, Mr. Was. So anyway, and then today I played Mad Scientist with the coffee pot. I put in a little bit of the bourbon chocolate chip, and I put in a little bit of the golden honey agave and came up with golden honey agave bourbon, and it was freaking amazing. And I will be doing that more often. But yeah, those are some amazing flavors. You can go to their website at monkeycultcoffee.com and you can find the flavor that works best for you. They also have some whole bean options available as well. Use code FSF10 at checkout for 10% off of your entire order for Monkey Cult Coffee.
That honestly does sound really good.
It was fantastic.
I just have
a tiny little bit. I have a tiny little bit left in here, and I'm like savoring the last couple sips of it. I enjoyed it that greatly.
All right. Next on our list is the one and only Level Up Sabers. The only saber guaranteed better than a stick, with a whole bunch of screen-accurate saber hilts along with custom ones you can choose from. And be sure to find your Youngling Destroyer 5000, lightsaber that works perfectly for you.
Youngling Destroyer 5000.
Oh, boy.
Master Skywalker!
There's too many of them. What are we going to do? You're going to take a saber to the mouth, kid. That's what's going to happen. Whack. Anyway. All right. And then one last thing before we jump into all the fun here. If you haven't already, you need to go to www.fsfpopcast.com/contact and sign up to win cool free loot. I'll actually be going through emails tomorrow to pull all the new emails out, add them to the list, and get ready to send out 5 copies of Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. That is on Blu-ray. You could go rent it. You could buy the streaming version, or you could have a physical copy of this Blu-ray sent to you for absolutely free. So, just got to sign up. You can't win if you don't sign up. Sign up to win. Do the things. Push the buttons. all the links for this type of stuff will be down in the show notes down below. And hey, as long as we're talking about all that stuff, you might as well just click the link for the Patreon channel and go see the really cool behind the scenes content that we have for, well, actually almost every interview we've been doing since we opened the Patreon channel. So there's quite a few on there. You guys are going to want to make sure that you go there and check it out.
Oh no.
Boss?
Oh no. The curtain's not working too well. My green screen is failing. Leave me alone.
One of those days.
There's just a weird gray corner. Just ignore that.
Just kind of creeping in because it can.
No, don't worry about that. Nothing. I swear I'm on an X-wing. Leave me alone.
It's not a Jack Russell that you see. It's an alien.
Exactly. Okay.
It worked for Star Trek. It can work for Ben. So.
I mean, come
all
on,
right, guys.
All extra trash cans with a dumpster and a whisk. It'll be okay.
That's right. All right, we've got some people waiting in the wings. Let's get them in here so we can roll some dice, and I can try and avoid rockets from scurvy.
All right. Well, since we haven't kicked him off the show yet, even though he's deserving of it some days.
It's been up for discussion.
Well, we might have to have a team meeting. Excuse you, sir. Is that how you treat your wife?
Then none of the rest of us want to do the editing, so there's also that.
True. Crap, that's the only reason we keep him, isn't it?
The professional turd polisher himself.
All right, well, our dear darling turd polisher and his rude gestures, John Russ.
Hi, guys. How's it going?
Oh, hello.
Hi, hello, how are you?
Oh, I'm great. I have a story from earlier today.
Oh, boy.
We're driving home from appointments today, and Kathleen and I are talking about Edna, her character, and having a little bit of fun, talking about like hopes and dreams for the character and everything. And she talks about how she has a good relationship with her parents and how they still have like regular contact. I'm like, wait, your family's alive?
That's like an immediate no-no in any kind of like tabletop game. Is if your parents exist, they're in danger.
I was talking to my husband, not my GM.
They're one and the same.
They are.
Yeah, that's a blurred line that you should have known better about.
Speaking of blurred lines, let's get the camera to focus. Focus camera. Woo, chop up.
Okay, who else we got in the background that needs to come in?
We have our wonderful regular Sam Nielsen from Growing Up Skywalker. Come on in, Sam.
Hello.
Sam.
Good to be here. Good to see you all.
All right. Well, hey, before we jump into tonight's game, Sam, remind the good folks listening at home, playing the home version of our awesome game, where they can go find you on Growing Up Skywalker.
You can find me and my fiance, Growing Up Skywalker, anywhere where you get your podcasts, as well as Patreon. We are watching through all of canon Star Wars in universe order, and we just wrapped up with Andor, and we're back in season 2 of Rebels. So if you're ready to watch a bunch of people run away from Darth Vader, you're in for a treat.
Yeah, because your re-entry into Rebels starts again tomorrow, doesn't it? That's tomorrow's episode.
It does, although I'm a little crazy because we actually, like, behind the scenes got ahead. We were like recorded ahead. We did that thing which everyone says they're going to do, and we actually did it. But yeah, it was really exciting. Siege of Lothal arc is
How did that happen? How did this recording ahead thing happen?
Oh, I lost my job. That's what happened.
Also, recording ahead is easy. Editing ahead, that's a pain.
Yeah, that's
the
the
recording
part
we've got down. We've done the recording part. It's the editing part that John and very little bit of me is trying to help out with.
Yeah, we are not edited ahead, but what you gonna do?
You're really trying to get that camera to focus, aren't you?
Shaking Yoshi's head at the camera, man. Wow, it just made it darker. That's all that did. All right. Well, hey, so we don't have a Star Wars preview video for you like we have the last couple months. Life happened. A whole lot of life happened over the last 48 to 72 hours in multiple households here. So we're just happy to be online having fun with our friends. So, John, tell us about tonight's game, and then we'll play it.
All right. So, last session, you had met up with Odin, your new friend, and dealt with some some rather shady characters from her past and your present, and managed to move through that whole situation. She declined continuing to work with you for the time being because she had some other things to tend to, but said that she would use what resources she had to help you along the way. And so you stayed on Cato Nemoidia looking for the woman in the hologram pointing a deer to try to figure out what her business is and how she was involved with the Sable Dog.
All right.
Okay.
There we are.
What was that face about?
So you're bringing enough to share with the class?
Yes, I will virtually share my chocolate with you.
Close enough. Okay.
It was great hearing everything that happened last session, along with.
Let's see, Edna found a chicken, like a giant rotisserie space chicken, and was just like,
That's just the bones.
exactly.
I believe those are called porgs.
Well,
Porgs are actually like only this big.
You know, porgs are actually
not food.
they're puffin sized because when they were filming those movies, they couldn't get rid of the puffins from those islands, and so they just CGI'd a face onto all of them instead
they
of
worked
their
them in.
faces. Yeah.
It was cheaper to CGI a weird little face as opposed to completely removing them with CGI.
Well, or removing them the other way, which was very illegal in Ireland.
Yes.
Or
Yeah, not smart.
Iceland or wherever they were filming it.
I think it was the
Ireland.
coast of Ireland.
It was Ireland. All right.
all right, so having spent the last couple days looking for information, trying to find any lead on this woman, you have so far come up with nothing.
That tracks.
Edna wants to make a gather information roll.
I will. Can I
I mean-
also do the same? Oh god, I should probably pull up my new character sheet.
I feel like Edna is actually our secret weapon in that regard because the rest of us have skills in scruffier areas.
Pretty.
Would I actually be able to help Edna by like scouring the HoloNet or something? Maybe there's other projections of her somewhere.
Sure, you can try it.
Just something to use computers. That way, I'm not using my +3 for gather information.
Yes, go ahead and use computer.
Okay, where'd my D20 go?
Curiosity there, Edna. Did that include your +5 from your level? Your 13?
That is a 17 plus 14. That's math. 31.
31.
I could do quick math, I promise.
From
Yeah.
a what?
We'll get there by the end of the session.
No, we won't, but that's
Yeah.
adorable.
Half your level to any skill roll.
Then no.
So 18?
Yes.
18 and 34. Okay.
31, but yeah, I'll take a 34.
What was it?
14, 32.
32? Okay. Well, yeah. Anyway. So Edna, with all of her schmoozing, her people skills, and her access to credits, comes up with Bupkis.
Oh,
Disappointed Wookiee.
She was distracted by the smell of oversized pork. Scurvy, however, manages to come up with an address. It's actually a warehouse at the opposite end of the city where you are.
Okay. And this is when and just reminding myself because I got distracted by the chocolate noises earlier. We're looking for the lady that was in the hologram, right?
Yes.
Okay.
One who had asked you about the business on Cato Nemoidia that led to you being here with no other information.
Yes, sir. Okay.
I also just realized a great mistake. 1 second.
Okay. So yeah, you find some hollow recording footage of her like in the street, walking in and out of this building, but no other pertinent details.
Is there like a criminal element or a swoop racing element that might be aware that I could get involved in?
There's less racing, but there is some. There's always a criminal element somewhere. I mean, if life has taught me anything, that's true.
Okay, and we're still on the planet that we were on at last session with the
Yes.
the fixed fight and the wrestling thing and
Yeah.
okay.
Yep.
Okay, so if there was that, I'd have to imagine that there's somewhere that, uh, in the words of Major Payne, someone's got to have some killing we can do.
So you're looking for violent work, and I'm working for bracing work.
Well, not necessarily violent work. It just kind of they all just kind of seem to end up with that. So
Okay. All right. So you're going to continue looking for work. What are you going to do with the other lead?
the one at the warehouse, I think we need to go to the warehouse. I think we need to make our way across town and go inspect.
Okay.
Oh, we
Are
found a
there-
warehouse. Well, then let's go there.
Are there security cameras in the area where we can hack into and have access to?
You can try that. Yeah.
Just so that we can survey the area before we just walk into it, because it could be a trap.
I believe I fixed the problem.
Yay!
I completely forgot the robot voice.
Struggling with math didn't sound right. It was a human voice.
I know.
And remember, reverse math.
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 Okay, so
Yeah.
yes, I am all for hacking the system. What are we doing? I was paying attention to not this. Sorry.
Yeah, could we try to hack the system so that from the ship we can,
To catch.
Oh
the
yeah,
security
look
in
through the
in
security
area,
cameras.
perimeter, to see
Yeah.
if there's anything going on in the building.
so that
Yeah.
we don't have to walk into a potentially overly armed, outnumbered sort of scenario.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Sure.
I mean, I can't help you with it, but I think scurvy.
I can.
I'd like to not die today.
That's a 33.
Dang.
33.
Yes,
Just
those are-
access to the feeds.
yeah, we're just trying to look through the cameras.
Sure.
And if they also have microphones, we're going to listen in, obviously, but mainly just try to see if there's people pointing at the door with blasters.
You don't see a security element, but there's also very little foot traffic. Hi, Jason.
Jason,
It's
Taylor.
the best thing that's ever come out of Ohio!
Okay, yeah,
So
he's
there's got to be like something.
The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is still there.
The majority of the astronauts from the United States have come from Ohio.
Because they want to.
I mean, when you're from Ohio, you want to get as far away as possible.
Bingo!
Anyway,
It's nothing to do with whether or not they have good science programs. It's let's flee the Earth!
So
Aw, thank
we've got a warehouse. We don't think there's cameras inside of it. Do we want to stake it out, or do we want to stake it down, burn it down? What's the game
I think we
plan?
should stake it out first.
Sounds
I think
good.
For once in our lives, we should play it safe.
Yeah, there's a good worm place across the way.
Yeah,
Not
I think if
running
we
guns blazing.
we can stay plugged into the cameras, can't we? And
Mhm.
just kind of monitor them.
Can we potentially hook it up so that Ted could have access to the cameras in his suit?
In my visor.
potentially.
I would
That-
think that my visor would have to be able to do that.
That would involve some what?
That would be a separate check somewhere. But I mean, if you're going to do that, Scurvy could do it too and have a little picture-in-picture.
I mean, that's what I imagine is what's happening anyway. Is like I'm scumped in somewhere and I'm seeing it through my own eyes.
So I figure that, since you're already like tapping into the feed, it's just a matter of like redirecting it wherever you want it.
Yeah.
There'd be a slight
Makes
delay,
sense.
but
So I'll keep one little pop-up window in my
Yeah.
vision and send the other one to Ted.
Sounds like a good plan. Solid plan.
all right.
Ow.
So then where are we heading? Looking for something like in the vicinity, across the street, down
Yeah.
the block? Yeah, as always, there is a nearby cantina.
Let's get some worms. Eat some worms out of the bowl.
What?
What are we eating? Why are we eating worms?
Because that's what Kata Nemoidia is famous for. They They started a whole separatist war to get access to the best worms in the galaxy. This is like the hub of worm-based cuisine.
So is it like Gok, where it's still alive and wriggling?
You have so many options, John.
And of course, the two worms where they still try to bite you back.
Oh, yeah. I mean, otherwise, what's the point? So I'm getting the full smorgasbord of worms here. The living smorgasbord, because otherwise the living ones eat the dead ones. So you have to have them be like fighting out, duking it out in front of you.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a hard pass on that. He can have all of mine.
Yeah.
You're just gonna eat a ration bar.
I'll eat a ration bar and be happy.
All right. Yeah, you got to remember
You're the
sounds. Got to remember the slurping sounds while you eat too. But I appreciate if you could do those ones.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how that came across with a robot voice, but
It was very strange.
It was awesome, but we're moving with it.
Farmer Ted is just the kid that refuses to eat at the fancy restaurant and just pulls out like a chewy bar.
Yeah.
Pretty much just sliding it into the front of my helmet underneath.
You just want your chicky tendies.
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame you.
That's right.
All right. So. All right. So while you're in there, just kind of scoping out the place, it's relatively quiet at this point. Not a whole lot of people. Some coming and going. Door opens and this Wookiee walks in. Slightly taller than Edna.
I don't know.
Got black and brown mottled fur. Sides of its head are shaved and it has a cybernetic eye.
Freaky.
Okay.
I wonder who shaved that Wookiee.
He's got a heavy blaster strapped across his back and a vibro axe in his hand. Just walks in, sits down at a table, and slams the weapon down.
Not a golden doodle Wookiee.
Very much not. Almost like
Okay.
a Wookiee. Doberman or Rottweiler type Wookiee. There we go.
Hmm.
You'll need to clarify what kind of growl that is later. So, serving droid hovers over to this table, just drops a drink and some barely singed meat off, and flies away.
Ah, another creature of culture.
Raises his drink in a little bit of a salute, and then goes back to his business.
Mm. This is more than likely a bounty hunter.
Yeah.
I don't know.
and
Would we recognize them from anything?
Bounty hunting is like the fourth biggest job in the galaxy.
True.
Everyone has a bounty on them. I'm actually kind of surprised we're not bounty. You know what? We should be bounty hunting. Maybe then we'd get some
We
leads.
technically are. We have done that.
Yeah, but we're not bounty hunting right now.
Not purely at the moment. No, we're researching for our own nefarious means.
Okay.
That's just bounty hunting without getting paid, Ted.
Exactly. Glad you're catching on.
Ah.
All right.
Mm.
So he's there for a little while, eating. Then at one point he stops eating, and just like touches his eye. Sits there quietly for a minute. Gets up, grabs his weapon, and walks out.
Cool. I'm gonna follow him.
Did I pick up any stray signal from that at all, or no? I think I have a receiver somewhere, don't I?
Yeah, I think it's right next to your off switch. No?
No.
Well, I'm gonna get up and follow him. I'm taking a leak, you guys.
Okay. You're going to follow him?
Yeah.
All right. How quiet are you going to be about following him?
Well, I've got my sort of sniper's, hunter's expertise, so I'm going to stay back like a city block and just like when he turns a corner, I'm going to scurry up and then peek around the corner. But I'm going to sit out there and scope things out, get some fresh air from the worms, act like I'm coughing up one of the worms that got rickety on me.
I'm going to need you to make a stealth check to remain inconspicuous.
Oh, you have no idea how good I am at stealth checks.
Yeah, I really don't.
I got a 10!
Total?
Hang on. No, a 13.
Okay.
I only have a plus 8.
All right. You guys going with him?
I'll go with him.
I'm staying here.
Scurvy and Edna are staying behind. Okay.
Well, I don't know what Ed is doing.
So stealth, I got a 25.
25.
10, I didn't see that.
Suddenly hulking Mandalorian's just next to you.
Suspicious? Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
No, I'm fine. That worm just went down the wrong pipe.
Okay.
Tried to bring a tooth with it.
All right. So he starts like cutting through some back alleys. You know, doing the usual thing you do when you're trying to make sure you're not followed.
Ted, you follow him. I'm gonna take the shortcut around the block.
Okay.
I'm gonna hustle up and follow him from in front of him.
Okay.
All right. So I'm following him.
Okay.
And I'm just trying not to get lost.
Yep. So Ted, I'm going to need you to roll perception.
But I just rolled a stealth.
I know.
All right. Let's see. Perception. 27.
27. Okay.
Not bad.
So as you're ducking through these alleys, trying to keep him in sight without being too, conspicuous about it, you lose track of him for a minute.
Well, that's no fun.
Nope.
All right. Udek, you got him?
Maybe. I looped around to the other end of the alley.
Yeah, he dipped off on me somewhere.
I'll bet.
So Ted, will a 31 hit your reflex defense?
Oh, no.
Actually, that's like a maybe for you, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, right?
Let's see. 20.
It's a 31.
Yeah, I'm doing math here. This is very dangerous for me. 20.
It really is. I hear the smoking from here.
No, it will not.
It will not?
Oh,
No, I'm a 33.
Oh. That Mandalorian armor is paying dividends.
Yeah.
just
All right, so-
bunks against the Beskar.
As you're walking through, this vibroax swings roughly where your head should be. You manage to duck out at the last second. It goes through and takes a chunk out of the wall next to you. And you're now face to face with a very large, very angry, shaved head Wookiee.
Question.
Yes.
What color is my armor? And can he tell that it's now brown?
Oh,
This guy's got the right idea. He wore his brown pants.
Yep. So,
Udek, I'm gonna need some help. He just went Wookiee on me.
Are you in the alley? I'll be right there.
Just listen for the growling Wookiee and find the chunks of rubble from his vibroax.
I'm assuming you're just saying this on like our open comm channel.
Yes.
Yeah.
So me and Edna also hear this.
yep. All right.
Alley, 2 streets left, then left again.
So Ted, I need you to roll for initiative.
I didn't know that. Well, this is where the rolling got really bad for me. Let's see. Why can't I remember this?
We can get rolling. Scurvy's gonna leave the bar and just
19.
jetpack up. Right.
What'd you get?
19.
19. All right. So as we add people, we'll roll their initiative and see what happens. Ted, you get to go first.
So we're fighting. This is awesome. Okay.
Walks away for 10 minutes.
They
Yeah, way to go, Edna.
started a fight with him.
I'm sorry, Edna needed to go to the little Wookiee's room. She had a very stressful day.
Edna walks out of the bar bathroom. Our entire table's empty.
There's just a note.
She said,
Gone to save Ted.
Yes, just a note. Gone to save Ted. Ted did
No,
dumb.
I'm gonna try and attack the Wookiee with my flamethrower.
Oh gosh.
"Oh, that's going to leave a fun smell."
Well, you know, burnt Wookiee here. So let's roll for that.
Is burnt Wookiee worse than wet dog?
Yes. We established this 1 or 2 sessions ago.
All right.
Let's see. So, hey, so quick question: should my base attack have gone up with my level up?
It is your level.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah,
what I thought.
For you, it is
Okay.
your level.
So 25.
25 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. That's going to hit.
Yeehaw. All right. So
Give me a damage roll.
I need my D6. This is a 5d6.
Okay.
I'm gonna kill this Wookiee. Turn 1.
Probably not. If he's able to roll up a 31, that means he's at least level parity-ish with us, which means he's probably got about 100 effective hit points.
So 24 overall for damage.
24?
So it's
Okay.
5. It says 5 d6
Times 4.
plus 2.
All right. Yeah,
That's
so
fine.
just follow.
Question.
Yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
So am I rolling? Do I add 2 at the end of my roll for 5, or is that only if? What's the plus 2 thing?
You add that
5?
after totally roll. Yeah.
All right. So I got 26.
26. Okay. All right. All right, so you drew your weapon. Okay.
Did I flambe some Wookiee?
Do you want to take any additional action? Because you whip out your flamethrower, you light him up.
Let him up. Up.
I want to move back one to,
Okay.
to give myself a little bit of defensible space between myself and him if he decides to swing until my compatriots can come save my Mandalorian armor wearing behind.
All right. Well,
Your clone took us
That's right.
he's not happy at this point.
I can't imagine that he would
on
be.
fire.
And what is that thing Wookiees can do?
Rage!
He would like to rage. Yes.
Oh, I'm so dead.
You're
Yeah.
fine.
It's
You
got
got
I
this.
made one too many jokes about you making jokes about the person who I don't like on the show, and all of a sudden he's going to kill me.
Factory worker Det will be joining us shortly. Tim looks skewered.
Wait. What's that? He's got-
No, it's going to be factory worker Bill. We're going to go with Bill, I think, next time.
Well, I mean, Bill and Ted just make sense.
Also a clone, also in the same artillery unit.
I was going with Bill and Ted. See, she got it. She knew I was
Most
going.
excellent.
34.
That would be excellent.
Yeah, I'm screwed. That's a hit.
You'll be fine.
Oh, that sounded like a lot of dice.
You guys.
It sounded like more.
So he swings his axe and just catches you in the chest for 25 points of damage.
How much?
Oh!
5.
I still didn't hear it.
25. 25.
Yikes.
All right, that's not friendly.
Is that your damage threshold?
No,
Okay.
I don't think
That's
so.
good.
Are you shutting my mic off? Shouldn't mess with your sound, should it?
Not quite sure what my damage threshold is, but I don't think it is.
Okay.
Okay, that's good.
I mean, I have 100 total hit points, so
Yeah, what should your damage threshold be?
To be
My-
your fortitude defense plus whatever extra bonuses you have.
Mm-hmm.
So there's
Yeah.
a class defense bonus and stuff.
yeah, I'm still good.
So good?
Yeah, I'm
Because
still
mine
good.
currently just says 12.
I haven't hit the So that the damage threshold
still
only
low.
kicks on in if you hit that in one turn, not multiple
Yeah.
turns, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
single burst.
That's what I thought. Okay, yeah, I'm still good then.
The fact
Well,
that a
that
quarter
much.
of your health,
That much. That was a quarter of my health. Yes.
So for his
quarter of
second,
your health is not your threshold.
his second attack comes to 27. I know that's going to be a miss.
It is a miss, but that's still.
All right. So Udex, go ahead and roll initiative.
Whoop whoop. All right, we got. Woo! That's fantastic. I got a 15.
15.
I can roll lower.
It's okay. We'll take it. All right, Ted, you're up.
Oh, I'm back up. Okay, good. Okay. All right. I switch weapons and I go to my heavy blaster. My
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
All right. That is. What's
He has put on his thinking cap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sorry. 26.
26.
It's not inside out yet. He's not fully rallying.
26 is going to miss.
Ooh.
All right. So Udex, you come tearing around the corner. You see Ted in close quarters combat with this Wookiee.
Okay, cool. Have I used up any movement starting now?
No, this is the start of a new turn.
Brilliant. Aim, shoot.
Okay.
Woo! That's cocked. Ah, golly. Calculations. It doesn't really matter. That's only like a 16. We'll take another
boy.
shot.
Okay.
The hat is inside out and
Oh,
backwards.
A 21 doesn't hit him.
He's
All
gone
right.
fully rally.
I distracted him.
Yeah.
I distracted him.
For a second? Sure. All right.
I
So,
made him angrier so he'll kill us less painfully.
all right.
Fred gets it. He saw the rally cap. He knows I'm struggling.
All right.
We understand rally caps.
32. To hit?
To hit Sam?
No, to hit Ted.
To hit Ted? Oh, no.
Swing and a miss.
Really? Oh, right.
Yeah, he's 33.
Right.
He's got
Okay.
beefy Mando armor.
Yep. He's going to take another swing, though. 29 is also going to be a miss.
Good. Okay. Do I get
What?
to swing back at him?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Good.
And actually, Scurvy, you took off after Udex, right?
Yes.
All right. So I'll need you to roll initiative real quick.
What's my initiative bonus?
34.
That's going to hit.
My
Okay.
initiative is a 16.
16?
I rolled up
All right.
6, but it's plus 10, so we're happy.
Is my initiative supposed to
You're
go
right
up?
before me.
All right. We're going back to the flamethrower. 5d6.
It's currently only.
What'd you get there, Ted?
Hold on.
So that's 7. Okay. And what?
26.
26?
26 total. Yes.
26.
Is that-
2-6.
Wait, was that damage or to hit?
That was damage.
Oh,
I already
Yep.
rolled the hit.
Yep. All right, so Scurvy.
hi.
Ted, are you done with your turn? I'm sorry. Were you going to take any further action? Second attack.
I think
Move.
do a second attack. Well, no, because I'm automatically down 5 points. He's such a high hit. It's going to be kind of hard to. You almost have to roll a perfect.
You could
Just
place your
go.
bets.
Yeah, I mean, a 20 always hits, so you got a 5% chance of hitting always.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
All right. Well, we're going to go for a second hit, and worst case scenario, I roll, something that doesn't hit, and I get to live one more roll after that.
I mean, there's no downside.
So close.
Nothing.
It's gonna be a 29 altogether, so I know that doesn't hit.
Ooh, bummer.
I had it.
Yep.
I was at I was at 34 if I wouldn't have had to take the 5 away. I would have got a second hit on him.
Right.
My thing is wearing off.
You gonna be okay?
As long as I don't keep pushing my arm into things, I'm fine.
All right. So that was Tedster, right? Curvy, you come around the corner.
I was jetpacking over. I don't know if I'm like coming from like around the roof or if I'm coming around another way.
You like come up over the building at the corner of the building.
Okay.
So you're up and looking down.
I see the big Wookiee swinging at Ted. No
see
idea
Ted
what's
right
happening. Not really caring too much, and I'm just gonna full on Z6 War Machine Blast. That's a nat 20.
I was going to ask if you have the precise shot feat, because that makes you take a -5. But hits a hit.
Hang on. I do have Deadeye.
It's precise shot. That means you don't take it in. Yeah, okay. If you have Deadeye, then you have precise shot, because it's part of the same.
Yeah, so
Nice.
So I rolled and I didn't say Deadeye before. Would I be able to use Deadeye now, or is that just...
I think it's just an 8. It's not a called shot. Oh, it is.
Okay.
What?
Well, no, because you. So do you have a bipod or something to let you aim? Because otherwise, aim takes your entire. It takes too many actions. You have to.
The name was too swift.
Yeah, it is too swift, but that's means that you can't make a full round attack.
Oh, yeah, never mind then.
Okay.
Just regular damage. But it's a nat 20, so
That's gonna hurt.
that's a 10. Is that a 6 or a 9? I can't tell. No, that's a 6. Okay. That's 23.
23?
To double it.
No. That was... Oh, wait. So, hang on. Is it the roll... Sorry, it's been a bit. Is it roll times 2, or do I just roll it again?
Roll times 2.
Okay, so 23 times 2, 46, 47, because my +1. So 47 damage. I'm so mad it's not rolled twice, because I got... On the other 3d10 I just rolled was 2 10s.
Okay.
I mean, I think you still might have downed him.
Not quite.
How's he looking?
47.
Oh, he's definitely banged up. What kind of weapon was that?
That was my Z6.
Your Z6? Okay.
Oh, wait. Was that my Z6? It should have
That's what
been.
you said.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry. And I'm gonna attack again if I can.
Yeah.
Cool. And this is a -5, right?
Yep.
No, never mind. That's a 2.
Your shot goes wide. So it goes through a random window. You don't hear anybody screaming, but either way.
It doesn't matter to me.
Okay. So let me check something
I
here.
like to imagine I just forgot to take my hand off the trigger, and it just hit it, and just drags across the side of a building.
So Udex.
Yeah.
So you've taken aim and everything, and you were focused on this fight down the street.
Ah, dang it.
Does a 31 beat your reflex defense?
Yeah, it does.
All right. You take a blaster shot to the side from
Ow.
down the way for... I don't know if I have enough of those dice. Oh, I do. $16 damage.
Okay. That's not so bad at all.
Having some trouble with your pop filter, Tim.
Yeah, I bumped it and then it moved and
But it is then... he's going to take a second shot.
That's fair. Good luck, friend.
Does 25 hit?
No.
Okay. That shot goes wide.
Okay.
And then it's your turn.
Cool. I turn and aim at that guy.
Okay.
Do I see him?
Yeah. It's a human.
Oh.
Check the
Okay. I presume, what's his range?
Huh? It's going to be short range. No, point blank. I'm sorry. The ranges in this game are ridiculous.
Yeah, well, especially with a rifle. 17 doesn't hit him. Let's switch dice. Okay. All right. We're done here.
You gotta
Ow.
roll them out beforehand. Get all that stuff out.
Hey, you know, I'm a skill monkey, and I'll take my numbers above 5 later.
Okay. What'd you get?
I missed
Oh, okay.
by a
All right.
lot, unless his AC is 16 and 11.
All right. So that was your turn. All right. It is the Wookiee's turn again. This time I'm not talking about Edna.
Really kind of wish you were.
She'll be there in a minute.
I was about to say, like, did you ever leave the bar?
Oh, I had to finish everybody's food first.
I just kind of picture like sitting at the table, sipping
One
a
of
Mai Tai,
us.
like,
You ate the worms. One of us. One of us.
I'm not gonna let it go to waste.
Edna had to run out. Someone stopped her. She had to pay the bill.
Hey, I wish to point out that at least half the people involved in this fight ate raw meat right before this. So we'll
Right.
see who wins. We're going to join up with a Wookiee.
So he brings his vibro-axe around, smashes it down. You got a 34 to hit
on who?
on Ted.
Does he have, did he go down the condition track for getting aced in the face by Scurvy?
Hmm?
I mean, presuming 47 hits his
You're
damage.
absolutely right. I am so sorry. So yeah, he's going to just barely miss Ted.
Hey,
But he misses.
Don't care.
That's the important part.
That's all I care.
Yep.
Miss.
So he'll take that second attack.
No,
Figured that was coming.
he's got to roll real high to hit that.
Yeah. You said 33, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I love you, Ted. He missed you by 1.
Okay then.
All right. And then if I could get Edna's initiative roll, please.
She had rolled a 17 plus 7, so 24.
Ooh. All right. So you come tearing up the street.
Alrighty.
Down this alley, Scurvy is up above the buildings. You have Ted and this other Wookiee engaged in a melee fight. Udex is down the street dealing with somebody else.
So Edna gets to the end of the alley or the street or whatever.
Yeah.
Looks at Ted. Looks at Udex. Looks up at Scurvy. Rolls her eyes. Gets her bowcaster out. And shoots the Wookiee that's attacking Ted.
Okay.
Which is... Oh man, I feel like I've forgotten how to do all of this again. Actually, I guess I should say before I go further.
Huh.
Rolls her eyes, rages.
Okay.
Because it's very much the, oh, again! As she's, like, frustrated with them.
At least she's not hangry.
That's true. So then, that would put that at a... What do I add to this? I'm very confused again. Brain is not working today.
Roll your attack bonus, which is your level, and then damages if you hit.
Oh, okay. So that... Okay, roll.
I put them on each weapon for you.
My attack bonus is 5.
that
No.
seems low.
No, it should be 10.
Update it.
Okay.
So it's a 10 for my attack bonus.
Yep.
So It would be
5 minutes before the show started.
I'm sorry. I've been asking you about it for days. The 30.
30?
Yeah, 30.
30 to hit?
Yeah.
That's going to miss. So, your shot blasts into the side of the wall, shooting out gravel. It pings against Ted's helmet.
Not surprised.
Rude.
Mm-hmm. All right. So that will then take us to Ted.
Oh, wait, no.
Hi.
All right, your turn.
I want to shoot him.
You want to shoot him?
I want to shoot him. That, my dear boy, is a nat 20.
Oh, dang it. That's your second one tonight, isn't it?
No, I
No?
did not get one.
No, Ben.
would
I got
not
one
get
before.
I needed one, and I missed it by one on my second turn earlier.
Okay.
Well, on the upside, he's probably going down the condition track again if he's not going all the way down.
Are you using your flamethrower again, or the big one?
I think I am going to use my. I'm going to use my my Z6, the big Aurelian cut him in half or blaster.
Okay. So you're going to drop the weapon you were using, draw this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got him over each shoulder. You know, just kind of.
Right.
Well, I thought your flamethrower was the Mando like gauntlet.
Yeah, probably.
You
Probably
were just
more accurate.
offhand holding your Z6.
Yeah, just okay.
Really offhand that. It's
All right, here we go.
It's on the ground mostly, but
All right, 3d10 plus 1 times 2. 6 plus 6, 12 plus 7, 19 makes 20 times 2, 40.
Okay. Let me do some quick math here.
If he's not dead, I'm going to be pissed.
He is now at -4 hit points.
woo!
Oh, that hurt.
Yes. So he drops.
He
Dang,
dead.
that's not a lot of hit points.
He real dead.
Hmm?
He real dead then.
No. You could. He might stabilize. I don't know.
He's -4. He's dead.
He's unconscious.
Unless they've got a necromancer over there, I think I took care of him. Shut up, John.
We know that's actually a thing in Star Wars, though.
It's true.
Just because they talked about Project Necromancer doesn't mean anything.
I was talking about the Night Sisters.
Okay, Udex.
Also that.
Udex. Does 23 beat your defense?
No.
Okay. So then 18's not going to beat your defense either.
That is correct, yes.
Okay.
What's he shooting at me with? The freaking handgun?
Hmm?
What's he shooting at me with? Like a hand? Okay, well, bipod up, bro.
He's
Got
got
360 no scope this guy.
All right.
he's got a wrist rocket.
All right.
Those things
The
are
little
dangerous.
slingshot.
It worked for Ezra.
It did. He got kills with it.
Scurvy, you're up.
Oh, hello. So he's down.
Mhm.
It is no longer a threat. Who is shooting at Udex?
It's a
Someone
human.
forward and left.
I'm gonna just kind of like, boop, and just gonna plop, kind of like, still on the roof above the person shooting Udex. See, I would try and be merciful. Scurvy does not care, so I'm shooting them.
Lo, behold the field where he grows. Anyway.
Oh wow, that's super cocked. There we go.
What'd you get?
24.
24. Was that an area attack by any chance, or were you just shooting directly at him?
This is still the C6. This is just like,
Okay. That's going to miss.
oh, okay. I'll do it again.
You can try it.
28. No, sorry. No, that would still be lower. It would be 23.
Okay, that's still going to miss. Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
I realized as I was doing the math that by shooting again, no matter what, I would either get a 24 or lower.
All right. Udex, you're up.
Cool. I'm gonna shoot the guy who's shooting at me. Is he okay? Is he like hanging out of a window, or is he just like standing there in an alleyway?
He's kind of half behind a dumpster.
What are the odds that a Star Wars dumpster is explosive or something? Probably not high enough. Is the dumpster
painted
on
red?
Is the dumpster on like wheels or something?
No, it's just one that sits directly on the pavement.
You're no fun. Okay, is there anything? Is there like a clock tower or something over him? I want to get an environmental kill. Is what I'm aiming for.
Okay. All right. I mean, there's like a fire escape up above him.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot the fire escape in such a way that he gets bonked on the back of the head with the ladder.
Okay. Let's try it.
Let's try. That's a hit, baby.
What'd you get?
All told, 28.
28. All right, roll some damage.
Okay, this is an aimed shot, so that's 40. Lots of damage. 26. Plus 5. 31 damage.
31. Okay. Oh, that's that. Let me. I'm checking something here real quick.
I mean, at the very least, I hope to really surprise him.
Yeah, so the shot goes, it hits, it like pops a bolt out of the wall. The last one that was holding that fire escape up there, because this is not a well-maintained part of town.
I hope not. I mean, especially not anymore.
It shifts a little bit. The ladder swings down, but he like hears the banging up above his head and ducks down just so it can smash into the dumpster.
Okay. Well, that's a bummer.
Yep.
Did it move the dumpster out of the way so he sat there pants down?
No. I mean, he's like crouched now instead of standing to lean out around the dumpster. But, yeah, it just missed him.
Bummer.
Did you just ask if he was pants down?
Or just, I was looking for a flat foot.
Metaphorically.
Yeah.
Okay, metaphorically, it was much better than okay.
He is.
And by the way, hi, Grand 12. Hello, welcome back.
I was trying to lower his AC in one form or another.
Yeah, he will be flat-footed for the next round. You're right.
See, that's good because that works out to be dexterity mod.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, so that was your turn?
You know what? Now that he's flat-footed, let's take the shot because it averages out. Okay. 11 plus 10 is 21 plus 1, 22 to hit flat-footed.
Yeah, still going to miss. Sorry. All right, so Edna.
Yes.
You have come into this. You have seen your friends drop this other Wookiee. There's still a fight going on at the other end of the alley.
I loot the body. It's at like halfway down.
Okay.
I don't know if I can move the whole way anyway.
All right.
How long is the alleyway or road or whatever?
Yeah, it would take you your whole action to get down there.
Okay, so I'll only go halfway and I'll loot the body.
All right. Fair enough.
Pick up the big axe.
Yeah, take the big axe and his eyeball and always sell it on the black market.
All right. Are you going to do like
Get the data out of there first, but
Why would I treat injury?
to see if he's fully dead or if he's just mostly dead, and that's why you're going through his pockets for loose change?
I don't want to bring him back, though.
That's not what I asked.
Fine, I will do treat injury.
Just ask.
At least stabilize him so he's not dying in the street.
You don't even have to do that. I was just going to see if you were going to check and make sure he was alive.
he could be pretending.
Well.
Huh.
34?
34. No, he's not dead.
He's not dead. I'm
Nope.
still taking his eyeball and his weapons. But I am also going to throw my pencil, apparently.
Rage.
Well, I'm already raging.
Oh, okay, never mind.
That's how she rips out the eye. It's just
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna be gentle because I want to be able to reuse it.
Like on who?
I don't know. I have cybernetic surgery. I might need it.
Okay. All right.
gonna pull a Rocket Raccoon and just be like, "Here's a new eye."
Yep.
I need this guy. I need that guy's leg for this plan to work.
Can
Just laugh.
anybody have rope close enough to me that I can yell for it and they can just toss me some rope?
I have duct tape.
I just need something to bind his hands and feet.
I do legitimately have duct tape. Like it's on my character sheet.
Can I yell for scurvy and or is that
I
gonna
got
take
my
too long?
tape, yeah.
All right. So you're gonna tape him up?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I quickly just
Putting one over where the eyeball is no longer there because that's just gross
Okay.
looking.
That's gonna take time to remove unless you're just gonna rip it out of his skull.
She is raging.
I was just gonna take the end of my ancestral blade and pop it.
Pop it like a tuna can.
But yes, I will wrap his hands and feet first and tape over his mouth.
Okay. Okay.
And then start removing his eyeball.
God, that's gonna be so painful if he wakes up. It's like
Okay.
all the Wookiee fur and the duct tape.
Well, what's left of it? I probably burned a good portion of it.
Okay. So Ted, what are you doing? You've got a downed Wookiee getting duct taped. You've got your friend down, still fighting.
So, do we have an idea of how close to dead this Wookiee is?
You have battlefield analysis, right? Or battle analysis.
Tactics, yeah.
Well,
So I think you do have the.
Well,
It's a feat. I think you do have it.
Yeah.
Oh, I do have battle analysis, yeah.
You can tell the Wookiee's he's out of hit points. He's out of the fight.
Okay. So I'm just going to let him lay there and bleed out from getting the eye ripped out of his skull. And I'm going to go down and help Udex fight this other guy.
All right.
So
So you could
I what?
you come skidding to the end of the alley and you see Udex is shooting at this dumpster.
Right. I am going to ask him, okay, so Udex, what are we shooting at?
at least one bogey hiding behind the dumpster.
Okay.
Maybe flank across the way. I'll cover you.
Then I would like to use forceful blast and throw a thermal detonator on it.
Sorry.
Throw what?
A thermal detonator on it.
Are we going to question any of these guys, or are you just going to blow up a city block?
I'm gonna evaporate the dumpster.
I assumed that. Okay, I assume that there's more than one. Is there not more than one person down there?
All I said in this one interaction was guy behind the dumpster, bogey behind the dumpster. Flanking.
All right. So there's only the
You
one guy.
actually
then.
said one bogey behind the dumpster.
He did. I misheard. Okay, so maybe that's a little much.
Do you know what? You do you, though. Those thermal detonators aren't going to throw themselves.
So yeah, I'm gonna stick with that though. I'm gonna go with forceful blast and throw a thermal detonator at him.
Okay. Are you going to throw it at him or
I'm
at
gonna throw
the?
it into the dumpster.
Huh?
I'm gonna throw it into the dumpster so I get the surrounding area.
We're in the surrounding area.
You are creating a much larger frag grenade.
That's how he gets the forceful blast effect. That's the fun part.
That's
All right.
kind of what I was planning on.
Go ahead and make your ranged attack roll.
We're going to throw and run. That's what we're doing.
Go ahead and make your ranged attack.
I don't know if I like this because John's far too willing to do this.
Oh, no,
I'm intrigued to see how this works out.
the dumpster takes 86 damage.
All right.
The guy behind it is perfectly fine.
So,
The dumpster takes the blast.
so it's just like in any other attack roll, right? I'm not doing anything else. All right,
Yeah.
then 28.
28. All right. So you managed to just like,
Kobe.
yeah, exactly. It just like lands perfectly in the middle of the dumpster. You hear the thump as it hits the trash in there. You hear a couple of beeps. Are you gonna stand there and watch it, or are you gonna duck?
Cool guys don't look at explosions.
No, we get the hell out of there.
That's right. All right, go ahead and roll your damage, which is normally 8d6.
Okay.
I'd loan you some D6s, but
Oh wait, here you go, Tim. Tim, just reach out and grab this one for you. You gotta take the D6.
D6s.
Take the D6.
I lost track. You guys kept talking.
I'm sorry.
I'm starting over
Why?
because I lost track of where I was at in the count of how many times I had rolled it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Everybody be very quiet. Our clone is doing math.
Okay. Nobody randomly starts spouting off numbers while Ted's doing math.
8, 6, 7.
Tim's writing it down, so he doesn't care anymore.
I'm just over here making notes about Edna's family.
Isn't it like Edna's cousin or something that we just killed?
No.
Okay.
How's the couch sounding, Mr. Wasp?
Okay, 34.
34? 34?
On 8
You said
D6?
8d6. I rolled it
You rolled-
6 times, or 8 times rather,
Yeah.
Okay.
and it came up to 34.
Okay.
You just rolled very badly.
Ah,
No,
average.
d6.
I know.
5, 3, 4, 2, 3, 6, 6.
3.5
Slightly above
times 8, so it's 24 plus 16. Yeah, it's like one below average.
Look at Tim being average.
You said d6, right? So I
Yeah.
rolled
Yeah,
Yeah, you're good. I was just picking on you.
So the dumpster does that like explosive bubble out where something needs fat pants.
Wablang.
I said I know that feeling.
Me too.
But does it like? Is it also shrapnel now?
There is a tiny amount, yes.
Is it from the guy behind it pooping his pants?
Oh, no.
He also went fat
Shrapnel.
pants.
You hear some yelling and swearing coming from behind.
Not poop shrapnel.
I mean, if the dumpster does like bow out, even if the actual blast doesn't hit him, the Durasteel plate that has now expanded 3 feet in the other direction does.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, so that was Ted's turn.
Hold on, I got a second.
Oh,
Do I
yeah.
get a second?
You gonna throw another one?
All right. So does battle analysis use a turn?
It's a
You-
swift action.
I don't know what that means.
It's a bonus action. It's something you could do aside from attack.
Okay.
still
So
moving.
I could still take a second attack and find out where this guy's at damage wise, right? Is that what I'm
Yeah.
hearing?
Well, wait, no, this is the same turn where you got down to the end of the alley, right?
Yeah, so the first action was movement, second action was throwing.
Yeah, so
Correct.
yeah.
Okay, then never mind then.
Yep, sorry.
I'm done.
I was track of where we were.
Me too.
All right. Kathleen,
Almost.
can you look at that white die for me?
Is that also a 20?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah,
did I
it
get
is.
correct?
Thank you. It's the only one I've gotten all campaign. I'm
Who'd you
excited.
crit? Who'd you crit?
Huh?
Who'd you crit?
You.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I might not even hit my damage threshold. Let's find out.
Right. $24.
Yeah, that doesn't even hit my damage threshold.
A
Stings badly, but
Right.
Stings.
Gonna have to do better than that.
That's very cocked.
I mean, didn't we, tactically acquire a back to tank somewhere.
Yes.
If only by the broadest definition of tactically acquire.
Exactly. Tactically acquired. It wasn't stolen, it was tactically acquired.
Oh, it was definitely stolen.
We had keys to the office.
Right.
Yeah, I might have forged the keys to the office, but
No, we had his eyeball in his finger.
I'm imagining this happening live over the comms as you guys are getting shot at.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's smart. Oh, all right.
All right.
You just
Phoenix,
gotta make it back to tank. You'll be fine.
does 21 hit?
No.
Okay.
Is there like a hole in this dumpster, or is this guy still just like cowering?
Is he just pinned behind a
Yeah. Is the dumpster like melting or something from the thermal detonator?
I mean, starting to a little bit.
Okay. This dude's just like he's really camping there.
Just due to
hanging out behind hot slag.
Yeah. He's kind of trapped there at the moment.
Are there any vehicles nearby, like a speeder bike or a?
You did run past one on your way here, yes.
But not one like right here, because
Right.
I am much deadlier with a car.
Aren't we all?
No, I'm significantly deadlier with a car. All right. Well,
But Scurvy's going to be up next.
Oh, okay.
And then
I'm gonna jetpack off the roof and like kind of on the opposite side of the dumpster, looking at the dude.
so like looking.
And I'm just no. I'm like in the alleyway now, pointing like this dude is now between me, and then on the opposite side is Udex and Ted.
Oh, okay. So you've got them in a crossfire.
Yeah, they're gonna die.
Okay.
And I just kind of train all my weapons at them,
Going full war machine. Okay.
and I just look at them and just go, by the protocol of the planet Geneva, I am ordered to let you know that you should surrender. My personal programming suggests that you don't. I'm going to shoot anyway.
The real war crimes are the ones we made along the way.
I'm a battle droid. I don't care. 25.
Oh. Yeah.
Cool.
Because he's still flat-footed.
Oh, yeah, he is.
And that's 27 damage.
27. Okay. You gonna take a second shot? Or is that it?
He moved, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I moved and I'm just kind of like, I haven't done like a swift action or anything, so I'm just kind of standing there just like, do you surrender?
Well, he's thinking it over.
Because right now there's a blaster, hot metal, and then just on the other side of that is a sniper and someone who threw a massive grenade.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're getting out very easy.
Probably not. So, do you have infrared sensing? Infrared field of vision?
I'm assuming I do.
Okay. He's leaking coolant.
Got it. Mm-hmm.
This guy is leaking coolant? So you're saying he's bleeding?
But
He pissed himself.
Scurvy got it.
That's not coolant.
It kind of is. By a very technical definition, it actually is.
Gosh, you're just. What did you do when you level up? Take a thesaurus upgrade?
No, I just deleted all of your additions to my programming.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
He drops his weapon and puts his hands up.
That's why. As soon as it's my turn, he gives up. All right. Well, let's take this guy. So if I see him drop his gun and go hands up,
Okay.
I'm going to go bonk him in the back of the head.
All right.
To down on the floor, bonk, and then let's take him hostage.
All right. You do that. He drops. He's like, okay. I think I remember how this works. It's been a while, but what do you want?
Shut up. All right. Hey, where are you?
Unconscious.
Yeah, no. I mean, we can keep him conscious. Where are you headed?
I was reporting to a call for assistance.
From who?
From my Wookiee friend over there,
Wookiee friend's name.
Snuva.
Stupid name. Who do you work for?
Oh, I'm not crossing that line.
I open up my wrist to reveal the rocket and just kind of like. I suggest you answer the question.
I'm going to need an intimidation roll from you there.
I don't actually know if my intimidation is any good.
You get a circumstance bonus for pointing a gun at his face.
You do, actually.
There's no intimidation skill. What do I use?
Gather information.
Charisma.
Persuasion.
That's a -2.
What about
And I use
persuasion?
gather information because that's technically what I'm doing.
Or persuasion, yeah, like
Yeah.
Tim said.
Well, persuasion and gather information are the same thing. It's just a +3. It's 18 total.
18?
Unless it was straight charisma, in which case that would make it a 13.
Okay.
I'd have a 23 on perception.
Perception?
But persuasion, rather. Excuse me.
Yeah, he's a... You know, you guys will kill me. They'll do worse. Okay.
So my persuasion was not good enough, so what you're telling me. Okay.
Edna, are you done with the... You're still working on the other Wookiee, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone have a perception skill on that side of the room?
I have a great perception skill.
All right, go ahead and make it.
As do I.
I got a 28.
28.
Hang on. I think I typed something in incorrectly.
I'd only be 23 in perception.
Okay. So I typed it wrong. I'm sitting there like there's no way I have a +19 to perception. I do not. I have a +10.
I got a +12.
So 26.
26. And what'd you get, Udex?
28.
28.
Right.
All right, so since he has his arms up like this, you notice that his sleeve has come down. And there's this tattoo on his forearm. It's like a black dot in the center surrounded by a circle with a bunch of like radiant kind of resembles that.
Crimson
we-
Dawn?
Is that Crimson Dawn? Do we know gang signs?
I know that from the 90s, I know this is West Side.
I feel like we would know some gang symbols.
And then you turn it down like
They need to
there,
look up.
like East Side, but
I mean, Scurvy should be able to like pull up his.
Yeah, I run a quick like
Pattern recognition.
yeah. What does Google search pull
I was
up?
gonna say he uses Google Lens.
It is like a gang sign used by some. It's a variation of a tattoo used in a certain criminal organization called Black Sun.
Mhm.
okay, that's
Black Sun.
Now
Okay.
out of game. Ben knows who's currently running Black Sun, which makes me very concerned.
I don't. This will be fun. Wait, okay, so which gangs did we mess up? We had Sable Dawn, right? We messed them up pretty good.
Yep.
And then who
Yep.
was the people with Seven-Pointed Star?
That was also Sable Dawn, as I recall.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
That
So
was
we
Sable Dawn.
basically like
Who's-
blew up an entire major gang.
What was Crimson Dawn? Was that different or?
Yeah, Crimson Dawn is different.
Crimson
Sable
Dawn is
Dawn.
completely different. There's
Yeah.
Sable Dawn, there's Crimson Dawn, there's
Black Sun. A lot of
Black Sun.
sun-based
Yeah, see,
iconography.
they also have the thesaurus upgrade at their naming, apparently. So,
We also pissed off a hut. We're unintentionally becoming the good guys because all the bad guys are angry at us.
Unintentionally? I joined the rebels to fight the Empire. All this gang stuff's messing with me, though.
You killed the planetary governor.
We tried to kill Palpatine.
we tried to murder Palpatine.
Yeah, I mean, by default, I think you guys are sort of the good guys, but
How
Good
dare
guys
you?
in loose definition.
Punisher is a good guy. You know.
We're good guys like Deadpool's the good guy. Come on.
Yeah. All right. So I'm not talking. Not gonna happen.
Okay, that's fine. I bash him unconscious.
All right.
Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take his stuff. We're going to put a tracking device in his boots or in his belt buckle because we're not taking his belt.
Prison
And then
pocket.
we're going to let him go.
Put it in his prison pocket so he can't get rid of it as easily.
He'll know it's there, though.
Oh, that's true. Not if he's
Actually-
conscious.
Yeah, he will. I mean, no, because we're waiting on him. We're using him as bait, right? We're using him as the rabbit. He's going to run off and run towards the Rancor because he's the baby Rancor. We're tracking him. So we're taking his gun, which sucks. I don't know how he shot me with this piece of crap. And we're look at this. Look at a customized grip, and that's it. Come on. Noob.
The customized grip is literally just like paracord wrapped around the grip.
I'm
Yeah,
okay with
it's got a
letting
little-
this guy go.
Yeah,
Letting
no.
him go. Like,
Go.
Yeah.
Without knowing where he goes?
There you go.
Are you planning
I
on
have
letting
a
him go
feeling-
solo?
I have a feeling whatever tracking device we put on him, no matter what, they will immediately assume they're being tracked if they
Okay.
live past this point.
Counterpoint. Hey, Edna.
Hmm?
How
We
fast?
drag the guy over.
Yeah. How fast can we fake this eye?
Actually, can I hack into the eye so I can see what it sees?
Yeah, and then we screw it back in.
GM.
Yeah, you can do it. You can put some backdoor programming in there.
Cool. I'm gonna do
on it.
Okay, so then we put the eye back in. We take these guys' stuff and we decide to go about our business, but we're tracking them through the eye.
That's a 32 for used computer to, or would that be in mechanics?
Christ,
It'd
that's
be
hell.
It's the same number regardless of 32.
I do have cybernetic surgery, and
Well, for him to do this, he basically just has to like jack into the side of it.
well, I had already had it halfway out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, you had to get it out to
pulled
access the port.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a little USB-C port on the side that I gotta plug into.
18 plus.
What do I need? Because it's a feat of cybernetic surgery. What do I need?
It's
Is it
still
injury?
a-
Injury?
yeah.
So that's an 18 plus a 17.
Okay. Yeah, because
That is definitely math. That'd be a
So
Still
37, something like that.
35.
35. I don't
Yeah,
know.
skill focus
Yeah.
of true injury.
Skill
Okay.
focuses are scary.
you picked that up going into tonight.
Well, that's good to know.
Ted might need you next.
Heal, heal, please.
Yeah, you are pretty damaged.
Okay, so Edna's got the eye all taken care of.
So you're literally doing back alley cybernetic surgery right now.
hmm
My mother would be so proud.
I plug in, put in the spyware.
All right. And you go ahead and close. So you're just going to leave them laying there in the alley?
I am gonna patch up. Would you say his name was
Snuva?
Snuva? I'm gonna patch up Snuva a little bit.
Okay.
Just so that he comes to around the same time as What's His Nuts.
You never got the other guy's name.
That's why I'm calling him What's His Nuts.
I mean, he has a name.
What's his name?
Pissy pants.
I mean, we do have his
Subconscious.
wallet.
Bennett.
Bennett.
I open his wallet and take out his cash.
Yeah, no, we are robbing these guys because then it's going to seem like that.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if we could do a like a pocket search on these guys, see if they have any credits we can take, Any grenades? I seem
If we make it look like a mugging.
Make it look like a mugging that involved a thermal detonator.
I've seen weirder on other planets.
You've done weirder on other planets.
I think
I
I've
still
lost the
saw
thermal
it.
detonator somewhere, so I'd like to see if I can replace it.
Even
All right.
seeing it firsthand is still seeing it.
So their personal possessions include a blaster rifle, vibro axe, some binders, a cowlink, data pad,
Taking the binders.
Ooh, data pad.
blaster carbine, a blaster pistol, a holdout blaster pistol, another cowlink, and another data pad.
So comlinks, I want the data pads and the comlinks for sure.
I'll put these guns in our
Why are there balloons on Tim now?
Because he's just got a. Which blaster did you grab?
What's that?
Instead
Okay.
of taking the comlinks and data pads, I'm going to do the same thing with those and just upload the spyware, and I'm going to download everything off the data pad.
Oh, nice.
That way
Okay.
we get a copy of their stuff and we can listen in on their conversations.
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
Then
I
we're
will
gonna
second that.
then we're gonna smash it all up. We're gonna take the guns and we're gonna throw them in the dumpster. All of it.
Can they keep the vibro?
But no, we need the comlinks and the data pad to exist so we can use
Okay.
the spyware.
Sure, whatever.
All right.
It's also they're going to call up whoever called them and say, hey, we got beat up.
I think Edna should keep the vibro axe though.
Yes. You're the only one here who actually does melee attacks.
And being a similar size creature, it would be fit, size fitting for her.
Some Vibrox do here.
Yes, please.
Cool. All right, so we take their money and their vibro axe and beat them up and throw them in a dumpster that
Okay.
I mean,
is moderately radioactive, presumably.
are vibro axes,
Advanced melee weapon.
but are they two-handed or one-handed?
Usually two, but you're big enough you could probably do it one-handed.
Can I dual wield two of them?
That's a whole other feature.
Because I already have one.
It's a whole other feature.
You already have an axe, or I thought you had a sword.
I have both.
You can axe and sword. That's very,
I also,
God of War.
Farmer Ted, you still have Ral's lightsaber.
Yeah, it's on my hip.
he.
You could have pulled that out during the fight.
I honestly thought about it. I did.
But he's also afraid of it.
But I'm trained in it. I can use it. I've got exotic weapon proficiency. I could have done it, but I wanted to burn the Wookiee fur more than I wanted to slice him. So
Okay.
Edna, it is a 2d10 weapon.
All right, Scurvy, to install your malware, you do need to use computer.
Oh, I thought we were still using the one for before.
and did
Oh, that's
did Edna heal my hit points?
Oh, right.
that's a plus 14,
Still
Roll
treated
33.
33?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm going to keep an eye out to make sure no one's watching us.
Because I'm down 25 hit points. That's why I'm asking.
26.
26. Okay.
I don't know how this works.
So if I remember right, we're using a med pack.
I have med packs.
I have med packs. I have medical kits. I have surgery kit.
Mhm.
I have a field kit. I don't know what field kit is.
Okay, so Ted, you regain
Do a treat injury check.
23 hit points.
Okay, so I'm at 97. All right, cool.
Right. Ted, if you want to keep watch, I could also use a med pack while Scurvy is healing and Edna is.
All right. Aye, aye, Captain. I am watching.
What's up?
Can I just douse them in, like, can
Now
I?
want to see if I can get more things to go up on my screen by doing
Wait,
those things.
Udex, what are you doing?
I'm asking for some healing from Edna.
Oh, okay, you're getting healed. Okay.
From Edna?
I was on watch and then I subbed in Ted once he got his whole fixed because I have like a bad gut wound.
Yeah, you can only benefit from treat injury once every 24 hours. That's what I was checking.
Okay, so that is a 37 to treat injury.
Did I get it last session? Is that what happened?
Yeah. So 32 hit points.
Okay. That pretty much maxes me out.
All right.
So I have a question.
Yo.
I don't know if this is a thing that exists in game, but is it a thing that can exist in game? So you know how like you have like spray saline to clean wounds?
Yeah.
Can you do that with Bacta?
They do have that. That's actually a thing they talk about in the
Yeah.
books.
Okay, I need to acquire that at some point.
Yeah, they also show it in the Mandalorian. IG-11 sprays Mando's head with it.
Mm-hmm. They also have Bacta patches, which is basically just a Band-Aid that has Bacta built in.
I imagine that'd be like putting on one of those Vaseline bandages. You know?
The burn band-aids?
Yeah.
We should ask Gabe about burn band-aids.
I've got a bunch at work.
Either way, I'll be good tomorrow. So
All right. So you've laid your trap, I guess, with your malware,
Mm-hmm.
looted the bodies that are still alive. Now what?
For now.
Making it look like a mugging.
I mean, it is a mugging.
A mugging where people were set on fire and shot, and
It was a
and-
reverse mugging, okay?
okay, I
They
think
came
though,
after us, and then we mugged them instead.
as we leave the scene,
Mhm.
Scurvy? Is there a
Yes.
way that Scurvy can, like... Is this like a sandy road or like an actual paved road?
it's old pavement, but it's still mostly pavement.
Oh, okay. I was going to say if it was like sandy and there were dirt, if there were like footprints and stuff, I was going to have Scurvy like clear our tracks.
Mm.
Is that your angle?
How am I supposed to do that?
Well, I was just going to have you drag something behind you.
to literally cover our tracks.
Yeah.
It's like a paved alley.
Right, but that was the thing, is I'm like, are we on a sandy or is it paved? It's paved. We're good.
Wow, you're getting paranoid.
Yeah. All right. Let's get out of here.
All right.
Or go back to the ship or to the bar, or...
I think we should go back to the ship.
Oh yeah, we were still looking for
We were
the person in the hologram.
We're supposed to be headed towards the warehouse. You supposed to, and you should have the
Yeah,
that
that's been
camera
like on a
feed,
mini pop-up.
little picture
in
in picture
my-
if it's safe to go to that. If it's safe to go to that warehouse and see if we can figure out who the lady in the hologram was.
I'll bet you this customized blaster carbine that she just walked in.
Did they?
So, Scurvy, you have like one feed in each eye, or do you have like them stacked on one side? Or
I have them as two little windows, one on top of the other, that I can minimize one if I choose.
okay. All right, and you also have the audio feed from the comlinks, right?
That's only going to turn on when they make some kind of an output signal.
Yep. So there is an incoming transmission on the human's headset. It's a woman's voice, which I can't do properly, but you know. Bennett, where are you? Bennett? Ah, damn, gonna have to trace him. And it cuts out.
I suggest we move. Whoever the, I guess, leader of these two, they're going to be on their way. They're tracking their location now.
Oh, was it the gal we're chasing? Do you know?
Was it the same voice from the holo recording?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, okay. Now we have a great spot to do a stakeout, which is this dumpster.
the bowed out dumpster.
Yeah, so let's go up into that, knittery store.
Well,
and,
can we get on? Are there rooftops nearby where we could get on and observe from the roof
Yeah.
instead of being in plain obvious sight of
Everyone and their mother.
Yeah, so we can kind of get eyeballs on the situation from maybe an elevated perspective.
I mean, that's where I was before.
Have you been
Right.
watching the Ninja Turtles there, Tim? Just a little bit? Okay.
Wee bit.
A wee bit. All right.
All right,
Right.
well, let's get up on the roof.
Jetpacks away.
Those without jetpacks have to climb.
I think we all have jetpacks.
We should all have jetpacks.
Technically, yes. I just don't use
Yeah.
mine that often because it's dangerous, you guys. Dangerously fun. Whee!
I'm pretty sure you have the highest pilot check out of
Oh,
anyone.
Absolutely do, but I prefer to have things that like controls. You know,
Mhm.
I like staring with my butt cheeks.
Or like the Rocketeer, where if you turn your head, you change course.
Yeah, exactly. See, I know. I'm like a centipede, and you're like, "How do you use all your legs?" I'm like, "Ah!"
As soon as you think about it, it becomes a problem, like breathing.
Yeah. Because I uploaded all of my piloting skill to Scurvy.
All right. So
Did
you're
you
on the roof.
seriously take it so that I can't hack you anymore?
Yeah. That means when we get back to the ship, I can see your little crawler droid.
Why are you so unfun and violent?
Battle droid.
I know. I'm
He's
trying.
the battle droid version of himself pretty hardcore.
I was trying to make you like a fun robot as opposed to a battle droid. Anyway, who's coming to pick up these jabronis? As I am neatly scoped in from a roof somewhere.
I
So
got my Mando hat thing down to the boop, boop, scope.
this speeder truck pulls up at the end of the alley where the dumpster is-ish. And about 6 guys get off the back. There's still the driver and one other guy like standing in the bed of the truck looking around.
Okay, I'm gonna go off the backside of the roof we're on and hotwire a car and have you guys tell me where it's going so that we can follow them because this seems like it's about to be a car chase.
We still have the trackers.
And we have the comms.
So long as the Wookiee doesn't remove their eye, we know where they are.
Okay, I'm still stealing a car. Just
I'm
still
not gonna
gonna
stop you.
This car is not gonna go unstolen. Okay.
We're doing a stealth mission. We're doing a stealth mission, and Udex is playing GTA 5.
You know, this whole episode so far has reminded me of back in the day when I would play Grand Theft Auto 3 with my friends, and we would compete to see who could get the most stars the fastest.
We're in the crummy part of town. All I gotta do is shoot someone's LoJack off.
All right, you're stealing a car. Cool.
Mechanics check. You guys are like watching intently what's going on, and all of a sudden Udex is just gone.
We just see him doing like a combat roll over the roof.
Would you believe a 14? I can roll lower.
14?
Yes.
Okay, I'll come back to that.
With a plus 12.
I thought you had an ability where you can re-roll a mechanics check.
I did! And I got lower on the second try and I had to take it.
Not as fun.
No.
Can't wait for the car alarm to go off in the next alley.
Look, I guess it's team stake at you guys, and I'm off just committing felonies.
I mean, that's literally our job at this point.
Edna's over there, like, counting her supplies in her medical bag to make sure she has enough to get you guys through the next fight. But Ted and Scurvy, you can see they bring over, like, a little sled, almost like a gurney, but it's obviously improvised, and start lifting these guys onto it, the unconscious gentleman that you set on fire and blew up. And are getting ready to leave.
He barely got blown up. I doubt he even took damage from that.
So they get up and go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna calm Udex and just be like, they're leaving. Is the car ready?
Hang on. Now it's ready.
The car alarm's still going.
Yeah, that was a steering column. crap.
He's got the steering wheel.
Look, I didn't realize it was left-hand drive.
Oh, God, we're in Europe.
Oh.
What do you want, John?
Huh?
What do you want here?
Real quick, got a question from Eddie McDonough. He wants to know what our favorite Star Wars game is.
This one.
Other than this one, Force Unleashed for me.
Huh. I mean,
Any of the Lego Star Wars games.
oh, those are good.
Or the original Battlefront series, not the most recent ones, but Battlefront.
Oh,
Not
Battlefront 2
Yes.
You want
with the Clone Diaries. Oh, my God.
Well, that was-
I'm 50-50 between Knights of the Old Republic 2 and Jedi Survivor.
Also very good choices.
the original Knights of the Old Republic and Republic Commando.
Ooh, yeah, Republic Commando was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You think KOTOR 1's better than KOTOR 2?
I like that they actually had the ending completely put together.
There's mods for that.
Okay.
Look,
Star
look at
Wars
you wanting your games.
don't mix.
My whole thing with KOTOR 2 is the fact that if you're starting as a Jedi, it makes no sense.
Yeah.
Because the progression of it is like, you gotta fight all the time. It's like, it's not what the Jedi do. How do you make a compelling level up system with that? You know, if you start as a Sith, that makes total sense.
But Jedi also don't kill their nephews in their sleep, so how does the Last Jedi make sense? So anyway, I digress. Moving on.
Yes.
Moving on.
This is a different episode.
So,
We
is
can have
this
a tea
car
time for that.
is this car behaving yet, or do I have to expend some resources?
No, you managed to find the button you had pushed and unpush it.
All right, I have a car.
Okay. Everybody loads in.
And now we're in a car chase, a car following chase, because we're spies, right? So I'm going to try to stealthily follow them.
Okay. Gonna need a pilot.
I have a combination of the location of the eye pinging in my brain along with an overlay of the city map. Just kind of following the streets where it's turning.
Cool. I have a tachometer that I had to shoot and a speedometer that still works. I think they went right. What do you need? Piloting?
Yep.
I have a seat that
There
I'm
we
sitting on.
go. That's a natural 20 for a 38.
All right. So you managed to, once you get within visual range, you manage to keep enough traffic between you and them that you're inconspicuous.
See, I told you I was much more dangerous behind the wheel.
It's kind of like the two cars back and one to the left thing, but a little more refined. They make their way through, and then Scurvy and Ted, you both see the speeder pull up in your video feeds to the warehouse.
Okay.
So we know that they're at the warehouse now.
The loading door opens.
Good
Yeah.
picks, Eddie. Jedi Fallen Order, Jedi Survivor, and Battlefront 2. Yes, good picks.
Tim, you had a big thumbs up again.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yep. So they go ahead and slide into the loading bay, and the door closes behind them.
Cool. All right. Well, that's where they are. I drive right past.
Okay.
I think we found the base.
Right, so we know that this is where they're kind of hanging out doing their thing.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever that thing may very well be.
Are we intending to go in?
That was the game plan. Excuse me. The whole time. Now we just need to figure out how we want to get in.
Well, I think we need to watch the video feeds for a couple minutes, kind of get a game plan, because there's only really the four of us, and there's a whole. I mean, we're already outnumbered based on what
You said there were
6.
You said you said 6 of them got out of the truck, and then there was one in the back end, the driver. So that's 8, right?
Correct. So it's double what we have.
Oh, crap.
Gnarly.
Yeah. And then we don't know how many people are just in the building.
Correct.
So
That's
let's
what I'm
watch
saying.
for a while.
I think it's
Yeah.
beneficial for us to watch the feeds for a few minutes and get a body count before we become a body count.
Assuming
we'll-
that they don't have a jamming field in there.
So, Udex, I'm assuming you're just gonna like round the block, find a parking spot nearby. I have a little hollow projector, so I'm gonna. The feed is now going to the projector, so now everyone can see it, not just me and Ted.
Sounds good.
Okay.
So, how many people are inside?
You don't know yet. You haven't gotten that part of the feed because Snoop is still kind of getting up.
No. We still have the actual feed from inside the warehouse, remember?
Right.
Well, for those guys' eyeballs.
Yeah.
Those eyes might be
We
closed.
have the eyeball feed. We also have the actual like warehouse security camera feed. So I'm going through the security cameras right now.
Okay. There's not a lot of cameras. They're mostly in the loading area and like the more warehouse areas. So you see binary load lifters. You see some grunt workers, and obviously the truck that just pulled up. They unload and take their injured allies into a part of the building where there aren't any cameras you have access to at this time.
Okay. So switch to audio only and listen in on the comm links.
Okay. You
All right,
hear
what I missed?
not a whole lot.
Did
They
we figure
entered
out how
the
many
building.
are in the building?
Not yet.
Okay. All right. And we're just listening. We're not watching at the moment.
Yeah,
There's
so they entered
no
an
use of
area in
cameras.
which there's no security cameras and our Wookiee friend's not awake, so we can't look through their eye. So right now we're just kind of,
Listening
Hoping.
auditorily through comms. Okay. Gotcha.
yeah, we're hoping
Okay.
they, have a roll call and we can tell how many people are there.
You can hear the guys that pick them up complaining about why do we always have to save these people and they get paid more than us? Wait, how much are you making? How much are you making? Somebody from the back room, stop talking about that. All
That's
right.
illegal union busting activity. You're not allowed to do that.
But no, you then hear, okay, let's just check out the state of their injuries. Oh wow, who did this to them? Did you guys see anything? No, saw nothing. They were just left in the alley, no weapons, but they're still here. You know this has to go further up the chain now, right? Things get a little fuzzy because they're not standing as close. Little bits and pieces about boss isn't going to be happy, and well, maybe she'll go easy on us. And then things kind of everything cuts out.
I'm guessing they leave the room. Okay. So we have some information. Probably the most important piece of information is that the other people don't get paid as much. That's a leverage point.
I mean, marginally, we don't get paid most days. What are we going to do? Get them to join us?
I was going to say, we just say, hey, how much do you get paid? We'll double it. And then they work for us. And we don't have to follow through on any of that.
I mean, those guys didn't even, go when their lives were on the line. They're like, I won't tell you at all. And you were pointing a wrist rocket right at their face. And that thing was loaded, as far as you know. I don't know. Maybe we can okay, so what do we know about these people? This is the person who was the boss of who are they? The Sable Dawn? So they're their boss. So if this is some sort of mega crime syndicate, then we
Black
can bring
Sun.
them. Yeah, it's the Black Sun like crime franchise.
Syndicate,
Crime syndicate. So they had subsidiary syndicates, of which we've already blown one up. So either we say we're the new game in town, we negotiate with them to get some arms and armor for the rebels, we blow them up and help out the Empire, we blow them up and take their stuff. Like, these are our options available. We could definitely blow up this warehouse, though.
I think we listen for a minute longer before we do anything.
I'm going to download the schematics for this warehouse, if possible, and realize if I can...
you might still be losing your mind there, timescales, but then again, maybe we are too. So welcome on the journey.
And I'm going to take a look at the power couplings in here and see if maybe there's like an unshielded mega capacitor in the garage that I could use to blow up like the entire bottom floor or something.
Could I look at the building with? I have the.
Yeah, we both have demolitionist and tactics, so we could come up with a really good place to place some bombs and.
Well,
I'm
more considering, is there, if we look at it tactically, is there a way to enter the building where we could get eyes on things visually without having to rely on cameras where we would not be seen? Is there a safe way to do that?
Oh, like a catwalk on the
right, something up.
Okay,
something up high, so if or something in a secluded area where it's quiet,
Okay.
Anything is possible, timescales. Entirely possible.
And honestly, depending on where you come in the conversation in an RPG, it could sound perfectly normal, or it could sound like it's a weird cult trying to plan a mass murder. So
sometimes the answer is just yes.
That's why I don't listen to this at work anymore.
So tactically, could we do that, or do I need to roll for something on that? Or
you can make the attempt.
Okay, to see if there's somewhere that we could enter. Okay.
Yeah, so it'd be a knowledge tactics roll too.
Yep. So 27.
27.
I can also assist with that because I also have knowledge tactics.
Okay.
God, what is that? Okay. What is math? 31.
Math.
Okay, so between the two of you, after analyzing the schematics, the camera feed, and actually looking at the building from the outside, there's a spot near like an inner corner of the warehouse that looks like it's rather secluded, where you might be able to pop off a ventilation cover and work your way down. Not through the shaft, but like down onto a catwalk.
Brilliant.
Okay.
It's kind of like just popping a giant fan out and dropping in.
Easy peasy.
Okay.
Okay.
I say we go for that. If we're going to try and... I like that idea, to kind of get into the building, see what's going on, have an idea of maybe getting because there might be more than the 6 to 8 people that we saw earlier in the building, so we can get an idea of what we're up against. Are they actual hooligans, ruffians, or are they, paper pushers?
Yeah, because they said the boss isn't going to like that. Does that mean the boss is in the building? Or are they just calling in via HoloNet?
Right. This is a negative Zoom call to a boss off-site.
They're definitely going to find out.
So do you want to do that? You want to go to the roof and make our way into the building?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Do it.
All right. So there's going to be a degree of stealth and mechanics involved. Who wants
You're okay at most of those.
I'll do mechanics. I have very good mechanics with a reroll.
What's your mechanics? It's a It's a plus
Just
18, right?
Just 12.
Oh, I have a 14, but you have a reroll, so
Yeah, mine's a 10. So
if anything, we could both roll and help one or the other, stealth-wise. So first things first, stealth, right?
7. Yeah.
Stealth is going to be an individual thing.
Hooray! All right.
Full
Let's
crap.
roll for stealth first. 13.
25.
22.
Should be bigger.
Hmm?
I feel like that number should be bigger.
Remember to add 5 for your level. Because I don't think you have any of those filled in.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
23.
23?
I'm almost a sneaky looky today.
25. What'd you get, Scurvy?
25.
25. Ted had.
22.
Jesus.
Udex had
13.
13.
I only have a plus 8.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Captain Clankosaurus over here.
Yeah, for real.
All right.
I mean, I specialized in a few things. Then I have plus 12 in
That was-
quite a few things. But
That was not one of them, and that's fine.
Can't be
That's
good at
it.
everything, you know. All right. So then you need to remove the fan.
Oh, let's use the other d20 though.
So this is where, Udex will shine.
So to reroll, 26.
26. All right. Manage to get the bolts out. Disconnect the wiring real quick so that, you're not tripping up on it. Fans out. No problem.
Yep. In we go.
Yep.
So are we overlooking the garage now, the motor pool?
So it's like you're the opposite corner from the doors that the vehicle came into.
Got it. Okay, cool.
So like your top left where they were bottom right. You're on a catwalk about 20 feet above the floor.
Where does this catwalk go?
It kind of crosses back and forth to other pieces of ventilation equipment, lighting, and then there is one path that goes back further into the building where you've lost camera contact.
That seems
Okay,
like
so that's
where
where
it's
the
supposed
offices
to go.
are. Is there anyone walking on the catwalk besides us?
Not currently, no.
Question: carrying all these guys' guns, do any of these guns have a stun setting?
Yeah, actually the pistols do.
I'm gonna say my blaster pistol should have a stun setting on it, the DC-17.
Why? I can take that off and make you do more damage. That's what I did to my rifle. But anyway, here I am. Stun pistol. Ugh, boring. Okay, cool.
All right.
Yeah, because the stun's quieter.
It still goes. I mean,
Depends
it's
on if
more
they
than,
fall off the catwalk or not, how quiet
Yeah.
it is.
They scream quieter if they're stunned before they fall. Okay, just making sure that I have a non-lethal takedown option. Let's go into the building and see what's up.
Okay. So, do you just open the door, walk in?
We're going through the fan.
Well, no, so we came down the fan.
Yep.
And now we are on the catwalk, and then at the end of the catwalk is another door.
Okay.
So I think we should go through that door, unless we have schemes and plans here. I mean, we haven't.
Do we
learned
have
anything within our-
Do we have a way to do scan for heat signatures on the other side of the door?
I don't know if that's a thing me or you can do, Ted. I don't know if I have that, and I don't know if the Mando helmet has that.
I don't know if it does either. That's why I'm. Well, I mean, if we're going by, I mean, like Boba Fett's helmet has it.
Yeah, but this door is made out of, insulating.
Door.
So we can't see through it.
Yeah, they keep the air conditioning inside that part for the office workers. They don't care about the warehouse people.
Yeah, exactly.
It's really well insulated.
Gotcha.
So what you're saying is no. Okay.
So I'm just going to press myself against the door and just listen to see if anyone's nearby.
Full perception roll.
It's all clear, guys.
I need clarification. Was that your actual roll or your total?
That was the roll. The total for perception is 11. But I rolled a 1.
Okay. So you did the worst possible job you could at listening. Wow.
I press the side of my head to the door and realize my audio receptor is not there. So I'm like, we'll be fine.
Yeah, you don't hear anything.
I mean, it's a very well insulated door.
Yeah. All right. Open the door.
I vote Scurvy goes through first.
I was just going to ask who's going through first.
Me.
Actually, there's a whole bunch of load lifters downstairs, right?
Yeah.
Binary load lifters.
About a half dozen of them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You got to reprogram them to go crazy?
I don't need to reprogram them. I just need to pop off those restraining bolts.
Because they'll go crazy by default.
Regardless.
Are you sure we want to be causing a ruckus at this exact moment?
No. I think we need to stay stealth for a little bit. We need to find out I mean, we're barely into the building. I don't think we need to be creating noise just yet.
Just yet.
I'm all for shenanigans, but I want to know what my odds are first.
Let's call that our escape plan, is to yeet out a bunch of restraining bolts and cause a ruckus in the motor pool. I mean, that was my plan anyway. I was going to blow up the building, so I think we're good.
Once we get in here, my plan is to at least hack in to remotely deactivate the restraining bolts. But that's when we get into the room. I'm going to take the box off of my back, the one that hides my Z6. Still keep the Z6 kind of tucked behind me, but make it look like I'm carrying some kind of supply or something. And just open the door to the office. So it looks like I work there,
So I can just imagine Scurvy walking in with a UPS hat on, ho hum, delivery for the office.
Somebody order a crate of pain. I
just slap a shipping label on the front of my my blaster box.
What can Brown do for you? Kaboom!
Oh, Lordy.
Yeah.
I'm still being stealthy about it, quietly opening the door.
Okay.
Stealthily delivers a plasma pizza. Got it.
Yeah.
Plasma pizza, nice.
So in here is kind of generic office corridor. The doors are labeled with different departments: maintenance, janitorial, human resources.
The droid resources. Wow.
That's on mine.
How dare you?
Hello.
It's actually just ChatGPT.
Yeah. All right. So we're looking for something that's out of whack, or we're looking for... What time of day is it? Is it after working hours?
No, it's, halfway between lunch and the end of the business day.
Okay, so everyone's napping, but we should be stealthy.
Office people are napping, yes.
Okay.
Are there people in the office? I open the door, is anyone in here?
Which one?
The first one that we enter.
HR?
We're off the catwalk now. Just going into that one that goes into the hallway. Is anyone in the hallway?
No.
Okay. Signal everyone to come in.
But, there's a cross hallway, a little ways down, and then at the end, the hallway you're in veers to the left. And from that connection, this little mouse droid comes around the corner. It stops.
Hey, buddy. You need a software update. I got you right here.
It starts backing up.
I have a delivery. I need to know where I am going. Please assist me.
Don't listen to him. I know the way to talk to mouse droids.
Can I just stun the mouse droid? Does that work on a mouse droid?
Ion damage. But You can't just stun a droid.
I had to ask.
Yeah, it's worth asking.
Yeah.
Well, actually, hold on a second. When we attacked the planet with the fish things and all that, didn't you already just adjust? I don't think I have stun setting on my DC-17 anymore because I think you changed it to an ion blaster.
I did, but that was a jury rig, which means it only lasts for like a scene.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. All right, so what's the marching order? Scurvy was in front, then Udex, then
me, then Edna.
Okay. Hey, Edna, can I get a perception roll from you?
It's a trap.
Usually.
25.
You like I'd like it to be.
25.
25. Okay.
It's a trap.
So there's a faint odor in the air that you pick up on that Ted wouldn't and Scurvy wouldn't because, they're metal faces.
But got a sniffer.
You catch this faint whiff of... It smells like a combination of like fresh baked bread and cheese and a couple different kinds of meat.
It's a hut!
that's coming down the hall. From roughly the same direction that the mouse droid is now backing up and trying to go back to.
Oh boy. There's food down there. There's food.
No, there's something else. Into the HR office.
Are we shooting the mouse droid?
No, we're all going into the HR office. Mouse droids get afraid of like regular mice. People won't assume anything's wrong just because a mouse droid's going the wrong way.
Okay.
All right, so you duck into the HR office.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm preparing to die.
Just swing the door open, everybody charges in, and you shut the door behind you.
Correct.
I still have the box with the shipping label and just like, is there anyone in the HR office?
Yeah, there's a Quarren sitting there.
Did we make him ink?
I am making a delivery.
You call that an ink defense? Anyway.
Oh, guys, you made me ink.
I wasn't expecting any interviews today, and can I help you? Who went in first?
I was in there first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you make a perception roll real quick then, Udex?
Absolutely. I did good. I did really exceptionally good. I got a 31.
31, okay. So you notice that while this Quarren is talking, their hand has slipped underneath the edge of their desk. Not far enough to grab anything,
But far enough to push a button.
but maybe far enough to push a button.
It's done.
Yeah.
Miss. Second attempt. Stupid pistols! Alright, well.
How badly did you miss?
A 13 and a 9.
Oh, yeah. There's always room for worse. Yes.
Yeah, that was a 2 and a 5. So
Incidentally, saying there's always room for worse when you work at a hospital isn't that funny.
yeah, why do you have that right available? And only when I'm playing.
So,
Alright, well, I assume he presses the alarm.
takes his hands up. Okay, I can see you're armed. I would rather go home at the end of the day.
Smart! A smart guy. All right, cool beans.
Right.
Did you press the button?
As I switch it from stun to not stun.
All right. Are we all in the room right now?
Wait, I presume so. So, Ted, you actually asked a question?
Yes, I asked if he sounded an alarm.
Okay. That seems like it would be not in my best interest right now. So, yeah.
You pressed it?
I did manage to, but I'm not stupid enough to lie to you about it.
How long does it take for them to respond?
Just get out of here. We'll flip the desk over and have a shootout. Oh my god.
Wait, seriously?
How long do we have till they get here?
About a minute and a half, 2 minutes.
Okay.
All right, you have 30 seconds to get out of here.
Thank you. I hope you have a nice day.
All right.
I opened the door
Way
for them.
out.
Yeah. All right. Let's grab their computer and leave, and then blow up the warehouse as best we can.
Do we want to just go to a different office and just not be in this room?
That would be hilarious. Hey, Ted, can I borrow some thermal detonators as you guys take this computer and go into the other room?
I have one. You may have my one.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
sure there's going to be a computer in another room. We don't need to take the computer.
I mean, may as well. There's going to be nothing left in this room when I'm done with it. Leave. Hurry. I'm going to booby trap the ever-loving crap out of this room.
So
We go to the next office.
Hold on. What office were we in?
HR.
Your office.
We were in HR. All right.
Yeah.
I went across the hallway to payables.
Okay.
You don't notice the Mando standing there in payables. Hi.
Conveniently, they're off on PTO today, so it's
Pretend
not
like we
payroll.
work there.
Hmm?
We have to pretend like we work here.
I am not a war robot. I am a work robot. Math.
Armed to the teeth. We are human resources.
We are in the wrong office. Okay, I'm going to booby trap this room and then join them across the hall.
Okay. What kind of booby trap are you making?
I'm going to set the... Okay, I'm going to tip over the desk. I'm going to take some of my fake guns and make it so it looks like they're pointing out from it. I'm
Okay.
going to set the thermal detonator so that if they have the door open like this, then the thermal detonator is right here, so it gets them right in the hallway. And put it
You're
on
going
like
to water bucket. You're going to water bucket the door
bucket
with a
the thermal
thermal detonator on top.
Yeah.
I understood that. Okay, we're good.
And I'm going to rig these guns to start firing as soon as the door explodes after I shut it.
So, like, tie a cord to the triggers so that when the door opens, it like.
Yeah, I'll make a little like chompy teeth thing or something.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna need a mechanics check, obviously.
You have a minute.
26.
What's that?
26.
Okay.
I can booby trap a room in a minute. All right,
What?
close the door. I can booby trap a door in a minute. All right, close it. Duck behind the desk in accounts payable. I have fewer guns. This is disappointing.
So you hear a bunch of boots in the hallway, some muffled voices, and you hear the door kicked in. And roll damage on the thermal detonator for me.
How much damage is it?
8d6.
Oh, geez, I only got 1d6. All right, hold on.
There's another computer in this room, right?
Yes.
Off to a great
I'm
start.
plugging in and just getting ready to remote deactivate the restraining bolts.
Oh, lordy, this is like minimum damage. This is impressive.
I've had those nights.
21.
21. Okay.
3 1s, 2 2s, a 3, a 6, and a 5.
Wow. You managed to get a 5 in there. That's good.
I got 6 in there, too.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, blast goes off. You hear a couple stray blaster shots go off.
Pew, pew, pew.
It could be worse.
And then yelling in a few different languages, a little Huttese, a little, what's the Twi'lek language? Real? Yeah.
Sure.
I
Some
thought it was
basic.
just Twilicky.
I believe that's our cue to start shooting, guys.
Oh, excuse me. All
I
right.
like to think that I opened the door. Oh, it's not my turn. Never mind. I don't know if it's my turn.
Who's going to the door?
I want to open the door and just like throw my wrist out there and throw fire at him.
Okay. Let's do
So
it.
just haymaker around the outside of the door with flames.
Pretty much.
Hopefully, you don't you're gonna punch someone in the back of the head and be like, "Ow!" and they're gonna be like, "Ah!"
So I'm picturing them running around in panic and not knowing what to do, and they just like open it, like, then fire.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What am I doing?
So initiative, I presume.
We're going to start off with Ted and then roll for initiative.
Sounds good.
All right.
I was in the middle of deactivating the restraining bolts.
That's a nat 20. It's pretty.
Roll damage.
Ben, I just want to say that the dice that you sent me, these big metal, clanky, heavy metal dice, are far much more fun than these little clear ones.
Mm-hmm.
Those ones have been not rolling well for me tonight. This one,
I love the heavy ones because you really get the feel of it. But
yes.
the plastic ones are also really pretty.
All right, so flamethrower, that is a 5d6.
Uh-huh.
I have one plastic one. I don't know how well it's gonna. Oh, you can see through it. It looks like a foggy mountain. It's really cool.
That is cool.
So the thing with a flamethrower is it fires out a cone effect.
Is this the equivalent to fireball?
20.
It's the
20?
equivalent of cone of cold.
Yeah, that's 5d6 plus 4
But you got a nat 20.
on a nat 20, yes.
Oh, so
You
double,
times it by
double
2.
So I double that, right?
Right.
So 40.
40. Okay.
I don't think there's a security team anymore.
Nah, there's not. So Scurvy, how's your use computer check to disable those bolts?
Yeah, I should probably roll that, shouldn't I?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Use computer 28. 14 plus 14.
Okay. Seems to be going through. So you've got security team on fire in the hallway. Droids are starting to not listen out in the warehouse.
Well, let's go up and talk to the boss.
Let's go find her.
Yeah, I mean, if the security team's not an issue anymore.
And comlink traffic is going kind of crazy, but it's going so quick with so much like internal
Death.
coding, like specific terminology for those units, that you're not catching all of it.
Is there, having now been inside the ventilation system for here, is there a path straight up from the room we're in?
No, you could make one
Sounds great.
since you're still like right below the roof.
Have we heard any chatter? Do we know exactly where the boss is because of the comm chatter, or are we still looking?
You're still looking.
Is there any comm chatter saying, like, getting insert random name out of here? Like, Eagle 1 or something along those lines.
The boss.
Yes, something to make us even suggest that they're leaving.
There is some phrasing that seems to indicate that there is an evacuation happening. Yes.
Okay. Are they saying, like, get to the pad or the back pad or get to the escape ship? Or
It's more of a extracting Sun 2.
Sun
Okay.
2?
Yeah.
Sun 2.
Okay.
Ted, get on the comm and just start saying similar things, but say that there's too many on insert whatever name of that evacuation route was.
So we're doing the Rogue One tactic. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We're flooding their comms with incorrect communication.
Smart.
I like it.
I'm going to make us some doors using this handy dandy blaster, which I'm going to literally saw off to make a breaching shotgun. That was loud.
So, what did you use to saw that off? Did you use a tool, or did you just like snag the lightsaber off of Ted's belt?
The ladder.
Okay.
I mean, I have tools, but let me borrow
I have
that.
a plasma cutter built into my arm.
I have one in my toolkit. The lightsaber's faster.
That is also true.
I know exactly where to cut it to make it into a breaching shotgun, and now I have a breaching shotgun that'll probably last until the end of the scene.
Possibly. Could happen.
I have a feat for that.
I have a peep.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So, go ahead.
I was just going to ask, like, are we going to hopefully look for the boss, or are we just standing here just?
No, we're
ruining
doing
their
this
comms?
on the comms on the move. I would imagine.
Okay, yeah.
He's got his breaching shotgun. I'm chirping things into the comms, and you're scanning the other chatter in the comms to make sure that we're headed in the right direction.
Yeah. With my knowledge of, like, tactics and things like that, would I be able to kind of translate what some of these codes are?
Yeah.
So where can I interpret that the thing they're evacuating is the boss and in which direction they're going?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
They are not going to the warehouse because of the droid situation. They are exiting the building on a lower level.
Okay.
There's also chatter that basically clearing level 3, clearing level 2. You guys happen to be on level 3. So getting potential casualties out of the way.
Okay,
Is there an elevator we can take down just to be like, and like listen to some really cool smooth jazz on the way down?
Conversely, we can make a elevator.
This is also
Just get a hole in the floor.
Yeah, breaching shotgun.
It's up to you. Which way do you want to? Do you want to look for the elevator, or do you want to just make your own way down?
I was gonna make the boss come to us by just telling them that, like, certain areas are, like, overrun or too dangerous, and force them to come back this way.
But if they're clear, he just said that they have people clearing the floors.
They're
Right?
or evacuation. Yeah.
Oh, they're clearing them for evacuation. Like people are leaving those floors.
Yes.
Not like security crews are going onto those floors to search.
Right. Because there was an alarm on the 3rd floor and then an explosion.
Mm,
Those are hard to miss.
Okay, I say we breach and just go fast.
Yep. Stand back. Ah! There. God, that's warm.
I love the sound.
So blowing holes in the floor. Okay, got it.
Success.
Eventually, I'll get to use my elevator music.
Yes, we can have
tried.
Scurvy play it.
I
He doesn't
tried.
know about the MP3 player I taped inside his wrist rocket launcher, and he can't unhack that.
Oh, good stuff.
Behold the power of Zune.
What's a Zoom?
It's just the Guardians of the Galaxy, like, cassette player, but, like, bolted into the frame.
Yep, exactly.
This is an excellent rectangle. Yes. All right. So you blast a hole in the floor so you can get down to the 2nd level.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
As you blow the hole, you see people leaving that area. Kind of a large cubicle area, a bunch of data pushers.
Is this just like a regular office building? Stand back. Next shot.
That's usually how it works, is they have to have a front of something.
Well, and there's also a fair amount of work that actually goes into any kind of operation. At some point, you almost become legitimate.
See, this is why either the rebels don't let us work for them, or jam shot, or we don't want to work for them. It's big enough.
All right. So you're dropping down to the 1st floor.
Yep.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Have you advanced further in the building than the last office you were in? Accounts payable, I think it was.
No,
I mean, yeah, I was planning on going kind of straight down.
we were going to kind of go across, but with the evacuation of the big boss, and we're trying to figure out who it is, we just started breaching floors and going through.
Okay.
straight down.
Now we're
All right.
going for collectible.
All right. So you get to the ground floor,
Mhm.
and it's where you've ended up is almost like the front lobby of the building.
Mhm.
Receptionist is gone. Doors wide open.
Listening in on the comms. Where have they taken the big boss?
And so like,
Down.
you've landed on one side of the reception desk, and the door on the other side opens up, and it's two armored security personnel, blasters drawn, who then snap the door back shut.
They're right there. Do you have
I'm gonna try and use the lingo they've been using
Okay.
and basically try and convince them that we're part of like the security detail.
I am a good robot, not a bad robot.
What have they been calling the big boss?
Sun 2.
I'm gonna go up and just be like, have you evacuated Sun 2? The area is incredibly dangerous. Multiple hostiles have been spotted on floor 3, 2, and moving down towards us.
Okay, well, I realize you're telling me the truth. I'm going to need you to make a deception roll.
I
I'm going-
wasn't lying.
I'm gonna run up and take
That is a
control of this
nat
elevator.
20.
Oh my gosh.
What'd you get?
A nat 20. It's a 23 total, but it's a nat 20.
So you're trying to convince them that it's incredibly dangerous to come out here right now?
I'm trying to figure out if I'm basically trying to convince them that we're on the same side.
Okay. There's a hesitation. Wait. Negative. Using route Epsilon. Meet at the rendezvous.
Okay.
Mm,
I'm going to run up and take control of this elevator with my screwdriver.
Okay.
I'm gonna understood and then go back to the group and kind of just whisper and be like, okay, so they didn't come out this way, but I do not know where they're going.
So to paint the picture here, there's a hole in the ceiling. There's a gaping door to the main parking lot. There's back rooms behind this atrium. There's a big receptionist circular thingus in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's an elevator.
Yeah.
An elevator with buttons
Yeah.
and a panel
Yeah.
and wires and relays and switches.
Oh my.
That's mine. Come to Papa, baby.
You seem abnormally
Oh, boy.
excited about this.
Yeah. I'm going to shoot the panel off corners, beep, beep, and then jam the screwdriver in that and scomp this thing back to us.
All right. Give me a. Oh, man. You said you're using a screwdriver, right?
Yeah, it's my mechanics tool.
All right. Use a mechanics check. See how you do.
It's not Sonic though.
I
I
don't.
mean, I think
Are
the
you
battery died.
What'd you
So,
get?
you know that could be worse.
Yeah.
You don't have to bring it up this time. It couldn't be. I got a 13. No, it couldn't. That's on a 1. That's my lowest. That's as low as it goes. The worst I can do is
that was
13.
more for the 13 than the 1, but
Yeah.
We need another one of those that just could be better.
It couldn't not be better.
You do the best job you can under the circumstances, but it just doesn't work in your favor.
Who makes this whole planet is right-hand drive instead of left-hand drive? Would you believe that?
Yeah.
Okay, so the boss is going through a completely different route.
Yep.
Meeting at the rendezvous, which doesn't mean much to us right now because we don't know where that is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait
Sure
a minute.
doesn't.
Can we still track the... Did they get the Wookiee and the other guy out of here?
Yeah, they're probably going to the hospital.
Because I don't know if they're going, like... I don't know if they got their injured out and if they're meeting at the rendezvous. Can I double check to see if they're moving?
As far at least the eye is still in the building.
And they're all using the same comm channel, so... Are they using the same comm channel?
Not as was going through the Wookiee's head, no.
Can I listen in on the Wookiee?
Yep.
Do I hear anything different?
You don't really... It almost sounds like you're underwater.
Because he's in a back.
Oh, they're in a back to tank. So they're not going anywhere. Or at least not that I know of. Okay. I got nothing from here. So they're going to route, you said Epsilon?
Mm-hmm.
And meeting at the rendezvous.
Yep.
They're planning on taking this elevator, which is now calling the fire department.
Maybe the fire department, maybe the cops. You don't know.
I think discretion might be the better part of valor here. We have a computer that we stole from them, and we blew up their safe house. Let's get out of here.
We're causing panic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And
better.
we got-
Why not?
and you know what? A bunch of people got off work early.
Mm-hmm.
Free vacation
Free vacation. Let's get out of here.
or freecation.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a staycation.
If this is anything like a space Amazon, it's just not paid. So
Exactly.
We could probably go
Anyway.
on that subject.
Yeah, I guess we leave. Did the two armored guards let us out the front door?
No, they were in the elevator and closed the elevator and then took the elevator somewhere else. So we're actually alone right now.
No, I thought they were guarding the front door.
No.
No? Oh, they left. Okay, cool. Yeah.
They went elevatorial, so yeah.
Right. All right.
I guess we leave.
Yeah, let's just walk out the front door.
So we have no idea where the boss is, right?
Unless anyone knows where Route Epsilon is. Or where
I'll
the
bet.
rendezvous point is.
I have a plan.
Oh boy.
Mm.
We are going to need a car.
We have a car.
That one's stolen. We need to steal a different one.
Okay.
All right. We're going to pick up that plan next session.
So there's that. There was that.
There was definitely that.
Yeah.
Oh, here, let me.
I
let
was
me-
kind of curious to see why we had. I'm curious to see now, though, why we had to steal a car that's different from our stolen car. But I'm looking forward to that. So, okay,
There we go. Turning
There
off.
has to be an
Robo
internal
voice.
logic somewhere.
I'm sure there is. Udux usually has at least workable logic to make something explode later.
Do you have a screwdriver battery?
What?
One of those like automatic, just like torque screwdrivers or something.
Well,
Is it AAA or is it
Hang on. I got a blaster for this. All right. You see, as I violently discharge a blaster's like power cell into the screwdriver, like, all right, we're good. Stupid screwdriver. I rolled a 2, and I'm like, I get to reroll mechanics checks. Then I rolled a 1.
stupid
It happens
dumb
to the best of us.
dice?
All right. Well, I mean,
All right, guys.
Look.
Well, hey, before we let everyone go here tonight, we have some reminders, some notes, some things.
We do. Oh, last week, our guest was New York Times best-selling author of the Looking Glass Wars novel series and producer of the movie There's Something About Mary, Frank Better. The guys, actually, I didn't go on this one. The guys got to talk with Frank about his modern retelling of the Alice in Wonderland story and compared notes about how much pop culture has been influenced by Alice.
it was a really great interview. Absolutely loved it. And you
Frank
can
was
still
always
find
cool.
Oh, yeah. You can still find that video on our YouTube channel or listen to it on your favorite audio podcast providers, specifically Good Pods, or especially Good Pods.
Good Pods!
Gotta shout them out. And this upcoming Friday, we have our interview with Allison Picard.
Packard, yeah.
Packard, there we go.
Yeah, so that'll be available for the general public on Friday morning. We talked with Allison, and by we, I mean me, because I think that was the one I did by myself. But I talked with Allison about her podcast, which is also called Allison's Wonderland. It was a pretty cool play on words. We talked about her acting career in anime projects like Yokai Watch, her work on Tom and Jerry as Coco. She's Josh in Rugrats. She's Roz in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. She's got a whole bunch of video game credits. She's got a really cool acting career going. And to top it all off, if you go check out her YouTube page, and she has got a phenomenal, beautiful singing voice. I mean, just like otherworldly. She's really, really a talented woman. And yeah, just very cool that we had an opportunity to talk with her and everything. So you can check that out on Friday morning, of course, here on YouTube or anywhere on your favorite audio podcast providers. But again, we recommend Good Pods because Good Pods are good. They're so good. They're great. Anyway,
is that catchphrase copyrighted?
It's entirely possible, but I didn't go for 15 seconds, so I think I'm okay. Anyway.
Fair enough.
So, yeah, you can check that out on Friday morning. But then again, why wait till Friday? Our hope is that we'll have that up at least by Wednesday morning, or sometime Wednesday, few-ish, for you guys to be able to check out on Patreon a couple days early for as little as 3 whole George Washingtons. But we do have 5 levels of subscription there on Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/FSF Popcast. So there's 5 levels of subscription going from $1 to $40, and you guys can have all kinds of fun with all of that. There's behind the scenes stuff. There is bonus content you can't get anywhere else. And I need to finish it up, but we've got a Stargate episode to come out here pretty shortly, because it is. I try to get it out. Well, if we're being honest, it should have come out today, but I didn't get it done. So we're going to try for next Monday. So anyway, but we get one a month. I usually get it on the second Monday of the month, but I try at least for the second, but second or third. But yeah, there's a Stargate review coming up, and that'll be a lot of fun for you guys as well. And that is only available on our Patreon channel. So with that being said, that's going to wrap us up for tonight. Sam, remind all the good folks where to find you.
You can find me and my fiance/co-host at Growing Up Skywalker, wherever you get your podcasts, Good Pods, Spotify, we're everywhere. And we're back on season 2 of Rebels. So join us for that. Something more lighthearted than Andor. We already miss Andor a little bit, though. Andor was really good.
Andor is amazing. Yeah, I'm looking forward to season 2. So
me too. It totally doesn't mess with our schedule at all. I'm not really stressing about it. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, doesn't season 2 start immediately after season 1?
If that's the case, then we're already boned. So, live like you're already dead, as they say on Narkita 5.
There you go. All right, guys, that's going to wrap us up for the FSF Popcast. And be sure to go check out Growing Up Skywalker. It's an amazing show. We all love it. It's good times. Go say hi to Sam and Anna. Okay, on that note, goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
On behalf of the rest of the hosts of the FSF Podcast, we want to thank you for listening to this episode. If you'd like to be a guest on a future episode, please contact us by means of Twitter or Instagram using the handle @FSF Popcast, or go to www.fsfpopcast.com and click on the contact link. Thanks again, and hope you enjoyed the episode.